There you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Sponsored by Palgraves.
I have nothing to do with this whatsoever.
You kill him, we bury him.
Wait.
Palgraves.
Funeral. Good prices. Palgraves.
Ironic where I used to live was also a place called Gibbet Hill where people got hung.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, we all ready?
Yes. No, I don't want to fight a Gorgon.
We don't have to fight the Gorgon.
We'll have to fight it eventually.
Easy, put it off. So, last session, the party met the Orcs who had been taken to Brayla as slaves, had brought all the slaves across Brayla capital into one room via kobold, thus changing the layout of the dungeon to an extent. Quite funny. Turning what was
Kobold kidnap.
which turned a pentagonal-shaped room into a triangular room.
Yeah.
The party found a secret exit next to a bone scroll case,
Containing nothing.
containing nothing but dust, and were unsure whether to continue south or fight the Gorgon here and now with an ambush.
And we eventually came to the conclusion that we would take out the Gorgon first because that clears a bit of the way for the people who are heading for the teleport room.
Just to let Chris,
Yes.
just to let you know, I double-checked the rules on assassination. If you attack an enemy via surprise, it does not have to be in melee, it just needs to be in surprise, and if you hit them, you have a 50% chance of auto-killing.
Nice.
So an option may be for us to get Narlock into a space where he can ambush it easily, and then we basically chase it into said space, right?
Is that non-boss characters only as well?
Non-boss characters, if you get a boss character with that and you manage to set that up, it deals half damage. Right. So just to clarify, you
We
are
are here
currently
currently.
here-ish, this room.
But
Yeah.
in this room currently, that I've been marking out the pathway we've taken.
Over the long rest, you have been watching on the map, and the party have been watching. The Gorgon appears to go past every 6 hours, going one direction, then back.
Yeah. So we we know we've had a long rest and we've plotted out a strategy, haven't we? At least for it.
Yep.
Now, the question I have there, just what you said, when you said it deals half damage, what do you mean?
Half of its maximum hit points.
Oh, right, not half the damage it should do.
No,
It deals 50% of its HP.
it does half the damage it should do. It's an auto kill, so it deals half damage.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, are there any of the orcs still wandering around down here?
There are a few.
Could I ask them about this herb that I can make a topical cream with that halts petrification? Ask them if they've seen any bit about it down here. Long shot, I know, but
So a few of the orcs hanging around
Look up to drive.
are some of the elderly who are waiting with birds to head north. The young have already made their escape to the dungeons of Duke Frey's estate, and there are a few of the middle-aged ones who will be heading southwards.
What's wrong? We were waiting, in place of the chips we ordered some and they've just left it on the doorstep.
Who's ringing the doorbell?
Rude.
rude.
I'll grab
Good.
it. Like any sauce?
I've got some curry sauce.
So, who do you want to try and ask? Like, just going to grab a random orc, or are you going to try and look for someone who looks like they might have a knowledge of herbs?
I'm looking for someone who looks like herbalisty.
Give me a wisdom check.
Okay. That's cocked. I'm going to change out this dice tray because it keeps cocking my dice. 9.
There are a few who are wearing things that look like herbs around their neck. They might know.
I grab one of them and then, excuse me.
It is a female orc you have grabbed. Very tall,
Yeah.
very broad shoulders. Looks one of the aged ones as she's leaning on a staff. And as you look closer, it's actually a spear that's had the top covered to be used as a walking staff. It's like, yeah.
Hi. You don't happen to know if something called rinwort grows down here, do you? Or do you have any I noticed you're wearing a necklace of herbs, sort of.
There's no rinwort growing down here, but we might have some left if you take a look in the barrel over there. And yeah, you dart over. Give me a luck roll.
It's not to even or
Above 11 or less than 10.
it's less than 10.
Less than 10.
Can you get that?
Find some ringwort scrapings. It'd be enough to make one.
I'll take that. So I've got enough to make one of the cream that will halt petrification but not cure it.
Yep.
Okay. That'll do.
Okay, what's everyone else doing while Saladine's doing this?
Mashing.
I'm probably just going to be sitting with the other guys. I'm probably just thinking, probably just chatting about battle strategies at the moment.
Okay.
Narlock is preparing himself to move ahead if this is going to be the plan.
Not going to lay any traps.
I need the traps later for blowing up the Duke's Palace, so...
Shh.
If I was to use these now, or even set up just a simple trap for it, that simple trap is only going to do... That's not really me hitting it, that's the trap, so it's only going to do the trap's damage.
Yeah.
Whereas if I go up and hit it, there's a chance of, if I catch it, getting a 50%.
Yeah, there's a chance you can actually assassinate it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if we're going to use a possible lure strategy, would it work if I was to use myself as bait, use the oil of haste, try and coax it somewhere, so depending on how it runs, because I might be able to run a bit faster, lure it into a spot where perhaps Narlock could then get the assassination in. Or if there's other things we can use as well.
I'm making herbs, so...
You can be paying attention to this at the same time.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can see on the map it keeps going back and forth along this corridor here, right? We have to assume that its nest is at one of the two ends, because the orcs mentioned that it's got a nest. So, actually, can we ask the orcs? Because didn't one of them last time say
Yes,
it's
they
its
mentioned
nest?
it's further east. So that way you should see on there is
Yeah,
B3?
E3, yeah.
E3, yes. Thank you.
Well, actually, it looks like there might be two routes into the E3 section of the map. So, it depends. I think ambushing it in its nest might be a strategy. Because we know it'll go in there eventually, one way or the other, right?
How often does it return to the nest?
Every 6 hours,
So it
we're
travels.
assuming it's going back to the nest because it goes up and down that corridor every 6 hours.
So every 6 hours it goes one way, and then 6 hours later it goes the other.
You don't suppose that these creatures sleep at any point?
I don't know. I don't know if Gorgons sleep.
Just think if it was asleep, and especially with Narlock being exceptionally good at sneaky stabby. What is it? It sounds cruel to say, but just kill it in its sleep.
Do we have any idea how long away that corridor is?
The map paper isn't big enough to show all of... If we headed in that direction, we'd probably get an idea. Which we might and there are two routes into the section where I think its nest would probably be. So we could go via the route that it isn't walking up and down and see if it connects up.
I would like to ask one of the orcs there who has seen the nest How far is it away from this position?
You grab one of the middle-aged orcs, the one who looked a bit more like a hunter. Oh.
The rest, if you want.
Maybe half an hour.
So we know that whatever it's doing down each end, it's staying there.
It goes kind of slow either side.
Is there more than one route into its nest, or is there just the corridor it keeps walking up and down?
There's the side tunnels you could always take. I mean, that one, and it kind of points to the one that you were just gesturing to on the map. It goes in about the right direction. It's a bit of a circular route, but it takes you back into the main tunnel. But we mostly use them to avoid the main tunnels. They go all throughout.
So the choice then becomes, do we use its own corridor, sneak into its nest, or maybe Narlock goes into its nest, we wait and come along behind it, trying to back it into its own nest? Or do we take the side route and ambush and be waiting in its nest for it?
Well, I think either or. We need to ambush it in a place where we can all fight it equally, because the tunnels are far too narrow.
Okay.
Just so the party knows, just reference, you did see the rear end of the Gorgon as it was going. And the size of these side tunnels, the Gorgon is bigger than the side tunnels.
So it couldn't go down the side tunnels?
Not unless it broke its way through.
Okay, I'm putting my vote in for let's take the slightly longer circular route via the side tunnels, because then Narlock can be waiting to ambush it in its nest, and we can all be stood in the tunnels it can't get down, and we can use some ranged attacks, or at the very least I can stand out of the way and be pelting it with things.
I agree.
We have a plan.
Okay.
Yep.
Side tunnels, yay!
Okay. So the party head for the side tunnel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The orcs that are leaving wave you off. Them all preparing to leave over the next few days. So as not to cause a bit of a stir. You make your way into E3, and while looking at the map, travelling that direction, your map adjusts, showing you the map area of E3. Here you are.
Thank you.
Gave the Marauders map.
Okay. Have we come in through, let's see where we come in through, D3, so have we come in through the topmost one, the middle one, or the most low one though?
You've come in through the most low.
That one, right.
So I'll just get to the right page.
I will take a picture for everyone.
Yay,
It's
thank
a
you.
huge map.
There we
Pardon? What?
Was that okay?
It's lovely, thank you. Did you like it? Oh, it's hot.
a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got me have ice cream.
Same.
Right. Oh, it's come through sideways for some reason.
Okay, so E3.
Take another picture because that one came out wonky. No. Oh,
And we're going into section.
Okay, so we come in through the lowest one, have we?
yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
There we go, I said the second one. I put a massive cross next to the one we've come through.
Okay, so where is do we know where the nest is?
So, as you walk through the tunnel, you enter out into a small but spacious room. It's probably 10 feet by 30 feet total. There is a tunnel on the far side, and the room you're currently in looks like an old maintenance room when they were building this place. There are old rusted tools littering the floor. There's a bedroll in the corner that is so damp it's now useless. But that's what this room is.
Can I walk around putting my hand on the walls because we had an invisible wall in that last
Give
room?
me your D6 roll because you automatically detect
Oh,
visible walls. I'll allow you to...
1.
You would have no idea. So you start moving around touching the walls.
Yeah, just walking around patting the walls.
No invisible walls.
Okay.
I'd like to take a close look at the tools.
Sure. They are rusted beyond belief. Many of them, as you pick up the handles snap in your hand, destroyed from years of just long-term use or long-term being in a not very good environment. The metallic parts are so rusted, you could possibly use them for reclaimed metal for a very basic repair job, but you would need a full forging kit.
Saladin, do any spell components require rust or weird things? Because these are going to be useless to use as tools, but...
Just a moment, let me have a look through. Weirdly, one of them might.
Rust?
Okay.
I think rust is usually used as a component in some divination and magic weapons spells.
Yeah, I don't think it's really what I use. I'll double check, but I'm not sure. No.
Unless if it counts as a coloured powder for your illusion spells.
True. And I'm not too badly off for stuff like that at the moment because I'd got my magic bag filled up before we came down here.
There is a 3rd edition spell called Rust Ray that uses rust, and 3.5 Cone of Rust. Mending in 5th edition.
Yeah, I thought yeah.
No, none of my spells use rust, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Some of them use iron sticks, though, but not rusty iron sticks.
Okay. No problem.
Could I have some? Could I have some?
You want some of the rusty like hammerheads and things?
Just the rust from. I'm going to take one of my empty vials, and I'm going to fill it with some of the rust powder.
Oh no.
I hate you.
You're doing what I think you're doing.
What?
Are you making thermite?
No. Maybe.
Maybe.
It's not what I'm doing with it.
Just helping him.
Do you know what I'm doing with it? We're going up against something that when it looks at you, makes you turn to stone. Pocket sands!
The basilisk.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to blind it.
Okay, clever.
What a very good idea.
Okay, that is all that's in this room. There is the tunnel on the eastern side.
If I'm making an educated guess here, I would think that the nest is this massive room here on the map. And she points that massive room in the middle of the map.
Because Gorgon needs a big place to put his big badunkadunk.
Okay.
Well, I could always... If we venture near to that room, I could just put my ear to the wall or to the ground and just see if I can feel it moving or hear anything.
So shall we head down the corridor and it'd be so this zigzagging corridor here, and that takes us straight to here, which is just outside this massive room that we think is the nest.
Okay, carrying on that way, you come to a crossroads.
Eh?
Left. Yes, you do. The T-junction.
Oh, the T-junction at the top, okay.
You
Sorry,
follow
yes.
the corridor along,
Mhm.
and you come to a T-junction. Sorry, not crossroads. To the left, you can indeed see via an access hatch back into the main tunnel. From here, you can't see a nest, but you can see many petrified rats, some people, and other things, a few of which have been destroyed, and it looks like they have been chewed.
Ooh.
To your right leads to another corridor.
Ooh.
Do we know roughly how long we've got before the Gorgon comes back?
Checking the map, because it has that feature now. The Gorgon is currently on its way back, and will be back probably within 3 hours.
Okay. Should we get ourselves set up then?
That big room on the left, will it come through that way?
That's the room that's got all the statues in it, isn't it?
Yes, that is the actual sewer passageway.
So, when you say statues, is it statues that are all in poses of horror?
Some.
You said some have been chewed.
Yeah, some have been broken and bits chewed.
I'd assume some of it. I'd assume some of it might have been used for it to probably sharpen its horns, possibly.
Are we setting ourselves up for this ambush?
Yes.
Okay. Norlock, how you can make yourself basically invisible, can't you?
Yep.
Right. I can make one of you. I think I can make one of you two. No, concentration isn't a thing, is it?
Nope.
I can make you two invisible as well if you want. I might be able to make myself invisible as well, but that will use up all of my level 2 spell slots.
See the statues
Yes?
right behind them.
Okay. This is. Who is the least sneaky of us, just so we can. Probably Tibbles, actually, isn't it?
No, it's Zed.
I think it's probably me. I'm wearing plate armor.
You're wearing plate armor and you're a strength-build cleric.
Yeah. Clank, 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 clank. I'm the least sneaky person ever.
Reminds me of have you ever played Shantae?
Yes.
Do
You
guys
know whenever the royal guards stomp around and their armor just goes clang, 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 clang.
Yeah.
Not a brush tin. Sorry, I'll just go get the player's handbook.
Okay. I've had a brainwave. I've had a brainwave.
Yes.
Yeah, instead of just using invisibility, one of us could be turned into what
Do you
looks
want a
like
spoon or are you just going to eat that with tongue?
Let's describe yourself more politically.
You are right. Well done, Roberto, and that's something I can do straight. Right, I'm going to change Roberto to look grey all over, like the statue.
Oh, is that a cantrip?
Yes.
Just remain perfectly still.
But like,
Just worked out. Change colour.
True, you can make
Don't think about the drow, ladies. It'll give you away.
Don't remind him.
hard
I look-
stone.
At least I'm.
Rock hard. Da 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 da.
Hey, look at me! I'm a coat hanger.
My players.
Just how long invisibility lasts, because. Where is invisibility? It's a second level. It's second level. Where the fuck is it? Why isn't it under second level then?
Corpse on ice cream.
No, I'm looking at first level, that's why. But yeah, change colour. Roberto is now grey all over.
And looks like stone.
Looks like stone.
Wow!
Yeah.
This is incredible.
And that it's basically you've been painted. It'll last until you wash it off.
That is cool. Imagine if I was right in the midst of its den, just frozen solid. And it may not notice me.
I don't know. Someone going like this would be pretty noticeable.
Oh yeah.
But you have got good performance and you're performing as a statue. Technically, you're a mime.
Oh god.
Don't move. Right, okay. Because this way, because I'm looking at this, I think I could be hiding behind the corner because, no offense meant to any of you, and I'm not just trying to preserve myself, but all of you are much, much stronger than I am. And I don't want to
That's
die.
perfectly fine. I have taken a beating many times. I think that's Narlock's biggest flaw.
You nearly
Narlock will
died
engage
yesterday.
the fight. What?
You nearly died yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Narlock will engage the fight like he is built as strong as these two are.
Yeah, and him squishy.
Yep.
That's because you are a fool.
Fucking rogue barbarian.
Okay. I will, if it's all right then, I will change colour on, I've done it on Roberto. I will change colour on Tibbles to make him look like a stone statue all over as well, if he's
Okay.
amenable.
Isn't he already grey?
He is grey, yes, but I can make him greyer.
There's grey and then there's looking like stone.
Hold still, pamp, 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 pamp.
Yeah,
Read it right,
grey-
Tibbles. Stay.
And because Father Zed is the least sneaky of all of us, because he's so honest, I will make you invisible
How long does invisibility last?
until he attacks something, because it's
Wow.
1E and it's
Wow.
OP as hell.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. So you're invisible until you make an attack.
And I just checked the rules. It also says that for the purposes of this, it's assumed that any noise he makes is silence as well.
Oh fuck! I was going to catch you on that.
Yep, I checked the rules.
Ooh.
Oh man, first edition
wow.
spells. Fuck you.
First edition spells are broken as
Oh
hell.
my god, so your sound is completely muffled.
Okay.
Let me just
I
double
think
check.
Gygax had a thing for human wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah. With, of course, the invisible creature. Oh, the invisible creature is not magically silenced with respect to normal noises. But yeah, it's remains in effect until it's broken or dispelled. Broken or dispelled, or the magic user or other recipient cancels it, or until he, she, or it attacks any other creature. So you're not silent. I do apologise. I misread.
Okay. But you are invisible.
You are completely invisible, though.
Narlock, what is your setup in all this?
I have got my dark cloak on. I'm going to be waiting right by the door for this thing to come in. So I'm going to be waiting, like, say...
So just on the edge of like the entrance hatch before it opens up into the actual tunnel.
Yeah, so I want to be waiting so that, like, if... Like this door here, as it comes through, I'm waiting right here on the ground with my heavy crossbow so as not to make a big noise, ready to pop it.
Okay, I should clarify. This is a service hatch into the side tunnels. These are only big enough for you guys, not for the Gorgon. What you're looking into is the main tunnel, which is about 50 feet wide. That's the main sewer tunnel. As you get close to the wall, you can see its kennel. And yes, I mean that when I say kennel. It's a small it's a large wooden shed with a large doorway in it, and it's surrounded in rocky outcroppings. So from where you are, you wouldn't be able to get a melee attack, but you would still be hidden. So you'd be able to make a ranged attack to get the assassination.
That's what I'm doing. I'm using my heavy crossbow.
Okay, just wanted to clarify. It sounded like you were waiting until it came into the service hatch.
No, it's I've got my heavy crossbow to use so that way I can let it go without making a lot of noise in here.
All right, and then I assume Zed, Tibbles, and Roberto will be hiding among its prey.
Tibbles and Roberto look like stone, and Zed is invisible.
Okay.
And I'll be hiding.
I'm sorry, go on.
I'll be hiding just inside the service hatch, if that's okay.
All right.
I've got range, so
I'm going to open up the board so we have a visual on this.
Okay. My train of thought, as well, on using the heavy crossbow instead of the gun, is if it does hit, then it does the same amount of damage as the gun would, right?
Mm-hmm.
So something else in here of the other monsters would hear the gun.
Also true, and we don't know that they don't come running to each other's help.
Okay.
Yeah.
True. Very good.
Yeah, they're all
Thank you.
Asimlock's pets, aren't they? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they go on play dates together.
They're all his little broken and mismatched monsters.
Yeah.
Or maybe they fight amongst each other because they're like, I'm the favourite. No, I'm the favourite. No, I'm the favourite.
The little
Have you looked-
Gorgon with the gimpy leg.
Oh yeah, you said this Gorgon had a gimpy leg, didn't you?
It had a broken horn.
Oh, broken
The
horn.
manticore was said to have a gammy. Oh, can you just take those off the board for a moment?
From Home Alone. Little Mo with the gimpy leg.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Drawing out the map. Drawing out the map. Galley is a drawing out the map.
You need to get one of those cameras that you can basically put an enormous tripod over the table lit.
I wish. You know how expensive those are.
Yeah, I know.
The channel starts making money. Yes.
You never know. One day maybe.
LED Mini. So you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did we ever find out about the trap challenge?
I've not heard anything. Have you? We've probably
No.
not managed it
I thought Narlock was waiting.
inside the service hatch.
Right, can we clarify this thing? Because I thought.
Can you send an image over?
Of the map, yeah.
Oh, actually, we could use the camera still.
Oh yeah, you can just move the camera, can't you, to show? Because I'm just inside the service hatch. If that's its kennel...
So, but this is ideal because if near the kennel is the victims and stuff, then we can blend in.
Ooh, you're flying.
Yeah. You see that okay?
Hello? Have you frozen?
Guys? They're frozen. Oh,
I
hey,
think
you
they
got
froze.
frozen. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, you guys completely froze.
Yeah,
Good, you guys.
I think there's a connection blip.
Fair enough. Can you guys see the map?
Yep, we can see the map.
Okay, so that's where Narlock and Selin. Actually, it's going to be easier with the picture.
Can you? Are you able to write on whatever they're sitting on to mark like?
Hold on. You're frozen again, I think.
No, we haven't.
No.
Have we? Have we frozen?
Come on.
Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we can
we-
hear
yeah,
you
it's
now.
here. Can
Sorry.
Give me 2 seconds.
Right, there. Just sent an image. So you can see that's the service hatch there. I think the squared off thing in the middle is the kennel.
Let me see.
And you can see Narlock and Celadine stood towards that end, just at the moment.
Nah.
Oh, I see. I see. So that squared off thing in the middle is the kennel.
Yeah.
Narlock is coming out of the hatch. Just yeah,
Okay, is that right?
and he's coming down through the main tunnel towards his kennel.
Which is towards where I am.
So is that Roberto and Father Zed off to the right?
Yeah, they're not actually on the map yet. I was just going to say, where do you want them?
Because I think where the victims were, they were sort of like
I'll draw the victims on, don't worry.
cool.
Or just get a couple of the miniatures that you haven't painted and you just set them as statues.
Oh, God, I should actually do that.
The only reason I think waiting in that tunnel to get him from is because if I go out by his kennel, I don't know if that's where he's going to go first.
Okay, so to be honest though, if you can get a decent enough shot on him, then the two who have to be in melee.
Yeah, if you can point out, Cal, where the victims are so I can know then if any are in my way.
Hold on, I'm just going to get a picture for you because he's just drawn a load of red crosses to indicate victims.
Yeah. These are the ones who are still full statues, mostly. All of them have like a missing limb and stuff like that, though.
We might be. So there's potential to cure them.
Potential.
Okay, I can see the only shot I'm going to be able to make there is if he comes down. I'll edit this and so I'll use a blue brush.
Yeah.
I've got to put a shot either here or here.
You've got a line straight down at the moment.
If me and Narlock swap
I've
places.
just sent it to the group there. If
Oh.
you can see it.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, he's located 2 shots he could make from that position unless he wants to move.
Yeah, absolutely. Unless you want to move. Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with that position because if I fail the first one that's on the right in that picture and he doesn't notice, I can try for the second one or at least try to hit him.
So he must enter from the opposite side of the room.
Yeah, that's the way you've seen him walking, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't go into these hatches.
So where do Zed, Roberto and Tibbles want to go?
Okay, we've got the places near the kennel. We have. I'm torn between either put myself in an area where there's a more bigger concentration of statues, so we blend in a bit more, but there's also statues on the side of the kennel. So there's a bit of cover-ish.
And basically we want to get a full surprise round on it, don't we? What potentially could be an idea is there's 2 statues here. If you stood directly there between the 2 of them, it might not even notice you as it walked in. And then if we waited till it was about halfway in before Narlock took the shot at it, you could then be flanking it.
That's a good idea, that.
I could stand by the entrance to his kennel.
You could actually.
Mhm.
That way, if he suddenly turns around to attack, I can make a back. I can strike from behind.
Nice.
So we're talking like here for you two?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just take it. Oh, and where do we want Tibbles?
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of what we've got set up now.
Tibbles could be in between the two victims on the other side of the kennel.
That's where Roberto's put himself for flanking purpose. Hang on, I've just sent the picture, so.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was
Yep.
thinking
Okay. In which case, Tibbles will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to the right of me and 3 and 1 down.
To the right. Do you mean, so there's 2 red dots? Do you mean closer to Narlock and Celadine?
No, other way. So where Zed's facing, directly in front of him,
Yeah.
5 squares, and then 1 to his left, to his right.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Nick, that the map is upside down the other way for Cal.
So I think we've got it.
I think we've got it. It was
So
just
he's stood diagonally between 2 crosses.
Just a moment. Is that what you meant?
Do what I do. Use the edit function to just.
I forgot. He's much bigger now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a 4x4 figurine.
He's a big wolf.
Yeah. In which case, yeah, he's fine like that because it means even though he's a bigger wolf, if he's covered by those 3 statues, it may not look as conspicuous.
Exactly. And just remember, no fucking around. Stay as still as possible.
Right, so let's start this up. I will need stealth checks from Celadine, Narlock, Zed. I'm going to need stealth checks from everyone. Everyone has advantage, with the exception of Celadine and Zed.
Which one of you?
This is going to be incredible.
A dex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on.
8.
Hide it +1. Oh, both not as great. 10.
Let me add this up. 19 plus 16 is 20, 35.
Rogues, man. Rogues. Any?
You're a ghost.
Roll.
10.
10. 8 for Zed. Just need it for Tibbles, and then we're good to go.
Oh yeah, Tibbles.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am a theory at this point.
What's that?
I am a theory at this point.
this theory.
I am a theory.
Yeah, I was saying, what is the theory?
No, he is a theory.
Oh, you are a theory.
He is so stealthy, he is a theory.
Oh, okay. You were a thought on the wind.
Until he gets stabbed by a reaver.
It's like that old poem that Chinese guy did that he sent to his mate on the other side of the lake where he lived to read for. And it was like, I am the immovable thought. I am the one above all. The 8 winds cannot move me, for I am triumphant. And his mate just wrote on the front of it one kanji that just said fart. Sent it to him. And he came across the lake absolutely raging to lay into him in the bar. And he came in, and his friend was sat there, and he says, wow, the 8 winds can't move you, but one fart sends you across the lake.
You won that argument.
That's amazing.
Right, here's the thing, that's not a joke. That actually happened.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Yep.
No. Oh, Tibbles' stealth check.
Yeah, I need Tibble's stealth check, Nick.
Oh, no.
He's got.
He has
He has
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, he's got advantage. Thank God. No, what the hell? Rolling low tonight. What's his dex?
So his stealth is +6.
In which case, he got 10.
Okay.
Same as me.
So still not the worst.
Mm.
Right.
If he sees you run behind something.
You have 1 shot, Narlock.
One shot.
Don't fuck up.
Do not miss your chance.
Not throwing away my shot.
So no roll for performance to be like
No. Okay.
Other musicals are available.
We're not the BBC. Right,
Oh,
so you wait a good hour after finding your positions, getting still, ready. Celadine throughout is letting you know that it's getting closer and closer and closer until finally, from the edge of your infrared vision, just as coming into the clearly light that illuminates this area from phosphorescent algae and other materials found only in Dungeons and Dragons, you see the massive metal form of the giant bull of the Gorgon. Every breath and every movement, a slow, lumbering step of just taking its time, no need to waste its energy. Every few steps, this breath of greeny silver air that as things drift through the air in front of it, you see drops fall from it as stones. And for a moment you realise those are flies.
Oh, shit.
Celadine. Just, I'm not. Let's say we've set this signal up beforehand.
Yes.
Figure
I don't move until you do.
Right.
Hmm?
Don't move until I do, until the shot has been fired. But as this thing's moving through, and I'm just following until it gets to the clearing.
Okay.
I can't see the map from there, but I need someone to let me know when it's at the clearing out of roleplay, so I would know.
It's about 20 feet away. It's within about 5 feet of Roberto right now.
Sending pick.
So, as it lumbers forward, Roberto, you get a real look at this thing, 10, 12 feet high at the shoulders, massive metallic horns, so dyed with blood and grit. They are razor sharp. And as it gets slightly further forward, you start seeing it turn its head in both directions, sniffing at the air, and just smashes its head to the side, destroying the statue right in front of you. Give me another stealth check.
Oh,
It's
shit.
at base.
Okay. Here we go, dice. 17. I'm just like...
Quietly peeing.
Yeah.
Quietly peeing.
That roll, you don't even breathe.
I was literally imagining that bit where I'm like, don't fucking...
Yeah, you see the giant eyes not exactly looking at you as they roll in its head to look at the thing, and massive fangs behind bull-like metallic jaws reach down and gobble up some of the stone that it just smashed.
Okay.
It's turning towards its house.
I need an update on where it is.
Just a sec.
It's in the clearing.
Is
In the
it?
clearing? Oh shit, this is do or die.
Just sent you a picture of where it is now. I assume that's what you meant by the clearing.
That's it, it's in the clearing.
Okay, give me a shot. You have been taking your time, so I'm allowed to make this with advantage.
Did you just... It was 19. So either way, that's 19 plus whatever my strength is.
Just
Sorry, my
19.
dexterity.
It's just the 19, Thaco.
Okay.
Things are weird in Wonny.
Did it hit?
Tell you in a moment.
We'll be back after these messages.
This terror
Next time. I'm on Dragon Ball Z.
Will he or won't he?
This horror is sponsored by Dwarven Forge, if only. Oh yeah, I put the stats, I think, in here. In case you guys actually bought it.
Shit, that thing likes to eat its victims.
Turn them to stone and eat them. Turn them to stone and eat them.
That just to me seems logical.
Yeah. And now Roberto's thinking, why did I do this?
Why did we agree?
Organ. Narlock. And you're using your heavy crossbow, yeah?
Yep.
In 19. Roll for damage.
Yes!
Yes.
Roll for damage first, and then give me a percentile roll.
Oh.
So, is that a crit hit?
So, the way this works, this is a backstab. You times 3 your damage. All the damage you do.
So that's d6 plus 3 because I used a silver bolt
Okay? D6 plus 3.
3 times. So
No, just triple the roll. You triple it.
4, so that's 7, so that's 21.
21. Now give me the percentile roll. If you roll below 50, gone.
Well, half its health is gone.
No, dead.
But it's just auto death.
These aren't bosses, these are just monsters.
43!
Yes! Oh my god!
Ding dong, it's
Holy shit!
Okay. Here's how this shit plays out. Zed, from your point of view, you are looking the Gorgon in the eye.
That's
It is less than 5 feet from your face. It knows you're there. You know it knows you're there. It can smell you. It can hear you. It is taking a deep breath and pouring at the ground, ready to petrify and then charge. And just as it takes its step back, you see a glint of silver, and blood spurts on the floor, gushing from the femoral artery as Narlock strikes it just in the lower flank. Perfect spot between 2 slits of plate armor.
I just turned to Celadine. I didn't mean to kill it, but I think it worked.
Something just immediately hugging Nala. He's dead! He's definitely dead! He's definitely dead! Yeah, it's dead and we didn't have to die!
Guys,
Oh.
get away from its blood.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't get near its blood.
Right. I just literally stepped back. I'm still kind of like taking in what just happened. That A, it nearly got me. B, I saw it eat part of the statue, and then suddenly it got dropped.
As soon as the thing drops, Tibbles breaks out and runs to where it's pretty certain Zed is, kind of sniffing at the ground.
Oh yeah, you're still invisible.
Yeah. I'm just like, it's only if I attack, isn't it, that it's dispelled?
You can choose to drop it.
Mhm.
One of you two can.
Yeah.
I'll keep it for the time being. I pat Tibbles' head and just whisper. It's, I'm all, yeah, I'm all right.
Well, I'm probably going to still keep this colour at the time being because there's something else which can petrify. This might help.
Wow. That was a brilliant shot, oh my god!
Well, I'm saying, well done.
You never know.
Ooh,
You
Jesus.
never know. Gorgon blood might be the antidote to petrification.
Ooh. Can we collect some of the Gorgon blood?
Sure.
I have no more vials.
I might have some. Hold on. Do I have some?
Do I have some?
I've got 9 vials of
Don't
toad
forget
venom
to
still.
Start that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I had some empty glass.
You would have empty vials if you have a herbalism.
Yeah, empty bottles times 5.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How much?
You can fill 3 of them if you want.
3 vials of Gorgon blood.
You gotta get your hand in the blood.
Why isn't Mage Hand a thing in First D?
Do you want to?
Of course I don't want to put my hand in the blood, Cal. What kind of stupid question is that?
Do we have anything that we can use to siphon it off?
Do you want to put your mouth on it? Oh wait, I suppose I...
Roberto, could you give me a wordle roll?
Okay. Just wash my hands real quick.
Sure.
We're trying to work out if it's safe to touch the Gorgon blood. Or could we be looking for loot at the same? Is there any
You look around, all you find is rocks.
Anything in the kennel?
There is rocks.
I go over to one now that I know it's clear. I go over to the nearest statue to me, that's away from the blood.
Okay.
What's it of?
This appears to be a human woman. Looks homeless. You'd make a guess at the clothes. Multiple cracks form across the body, including one broken arm and half of a broken face.
That'll be a 26 in Wild Law.
Brilliant. There is nothing harmful like Gorgon blood.
Nothing harmful.
Oh, okay. I'll start scooping it up then. I'll get 3 bars of that then.
I look for a statue that's got the least amount of damage.
Give me an intelligence roll.
14.
There are 2 that aren't as badly damaged, but all these statues are in some way destroyed. There is one that is completely missing its right arm, and there is another that looks like its leg has been chewed off by the Gorgon. Those are the least damaged.
I'll go to the one that's missing its arm.
Alright.
I just rest my hands on its shoulders and I start uttering a prayer to Fenris. Is like, is there anything that you can do for these souls? It is a cruel fact of life that they have fallen into this, but it is a natural way to die. Will you grant them clemency?
The message you get back is short and tired. Who are you to say what isn't natural? It's not Fenris's voice, I'll say that.
Whoa.
I was like, who is this?
Just laughter in the back of your mind.
Is it a voice I recognize?
Give me an intelligence check.
No, 6.
You think you recognize the laugh. That's about it.
I get the feeling but out of character, getting the feeling it's the bloody god that teased me about adding me to his wall or whatever it was.
This is definitely not Merkul. Merkul had a very soft-spoken voice.
I'm thinking it might be the Laughing King.
Laughing King.
Yeah. It couldn't be the other one of the 3, could it?
Baal.
Oh.
No, you've heard Baal.
Yeah, we've seen Baal. We've heard him.
Actually, I'm just thinking. Actually, all of you actually hear this voice. It isn't in Zed's head.
Oh.
Let's just hear this horrible
It
voice.
sounds like it's coming from all around. It sounds tired and exhausted and very far off. I will allow Narlock
Is it
to
Bane?
make an intelligence check.
No, 3.
You're pretty certain you recognise the laugh, and that's it.
It's
I mean, you all know that this voice. You've all heard the voice of Bane, Baal, and Merkul, and it's none of those 3.
What? Zed, where do I know this from?
I don't know. But I uttered a prayer to Fenris. But if he's not responding, then
Well-
it means whoever it is overriding him.
Maybe it's the same reason we couldn't use a scrying orb down here.
No, that's different. That's different. It's not arcane magic. It's not divination magic I'm trying to use. Is that if I tried to use divination, I would have got that same sorry message.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Elminster.
That bastard.
Love Elminster.
Sodding Elven.
Love Elminster.
Okay, right. We've cleared the Gorgon. The question now is, do we want to head north or south, I think?
Well, if we head north, we'll be able to confirm if the path is clear for the orcs.
And then as we head back south through that doorway, then we'll know that everything from this point onwards is clear.
Okay,
And
let me just I'll take a picture of the actual map. If I
Thank
can
you.
get my phone to focus. I've been drawing on it our pathway, so that's what that is.
Yeah, you guys are currently in E3, and where you are is actually in the main chamber.
I've labelled it up as Gorgon's room.
I'd say I just turn back to the statue and just like, I'm sorry. Maybe there may be the chance that we can correct this one day.
At least they can't get any more smashed up now. No.
I don't know when Brayla burns.
yeah, I will say, whenever our little trick goes off, I don't know if down here is going to be impact anyone.
We definitely know that there's a presence here which isn't Fenris. Because it wasn't just Zed who heard it, we all heard it. So something's communicating with all of us.
Something's messing with us.
But Fenris is down here.
Well, I would hazard a guess that whatever it is what wanted Fenris to stay here in the first place.
No, I'm not revealing that. He's down here by his own fault. I'm not telling you why. But in all fairness, I don't even know all the reason. But apparently, I'm going to find out.
What do you do? You look at a piece of paper that said the combination is 2, 4, 6, 8, and then immediately type in 1.
Oh god,
It's not far from it.
Oh.
I can't believe I forgot. What was the evil counterpart? What was
Malar.
it? Malar. It's nothing to do with Malar, is it?
It's Malar's voice.
What?
It's Malar's voice.
It is.
It's
I
Malar.
was wondering if it was Malar, but
Where there is one god of nature, there must be the other. Life is built
Yeah,
of
but Mallow was banished.
Malar was banished, but where Fenris is, Malar is, and Malar is part of the Lunar Pantheon. It's yin and yang.
Yeah.
oh,
And so I was like, no, it can't be him.
Something you also remember, Zed, is Fenris did tell you that when you came down here, he would not be able to commune with you.
Oh right.
So you would go to the your call is being redirected to the most appropriate member of the Lunar Pantheon, and because you're talking about nature, that's Malar.
Okay, as I realize this, I just kind of speak out. So, be silent, banished one.
No response.
Bad dog.
Very well done, Dudley. Very well done.
it just made me think, if we've got someone that's communed with all of us before, and it mentioned nature, I'm like, Malar's still involved. I don't think he's truly banished yet. What we've experienced was going to be a preview. I think the real fight to save Fenris, we've got to defeat Malar, but proper defeat Malar. Zed,
You can't.
I turn and look at Zed really seriously, and I say, I think that first encounter that we had with Malar was a trial for you to see if you're up to the challenge, and you've proven that you are. Well, We are, but
I think I can understand why you say that. But last time I saw Malar, he was trapped in a little silver cage, being yipped at by wolf cubs.
but maybe he has ways to show his presence in other forms. Do some of the gods have other forms as well?
He can,
Oh, yeah.
he can, but I don't think he'll never be as strong as he was.
Hmm.
I think the best way we can serve ourselves at the minute is by not paying him any attention, like you do with naughty kids.
Hmm.
You know, just don't give him any attention. He'll get bored and go and do something else, right? I don't know
I
if that's
just sort of I say out loud, but not out loud enough to make like a load of racket, but just hey, how are your balls doing? I mean, come on, the killing blow was right between his legs.
It was.
It's all making sense to me now. What's natural and unnatural? These creatures we're encountering, if we were to turn around, we could say they're unnatural, but Malar's got the connection because he would disagree and say, what right is it to say that these creatures are natural? I mean, there's Gorgon. There's the idea of Asinloch's pets, chimeras. I'm just literally now sat there, I've got my hands on my head, I'm like, things are kind of making sense.
Right,
Yeah, sorry.
Nick.
This is like existential crisis. The sister just pat. You just feel my hand patting you because I'm still invisible.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, don't think about it too much.
I'm going back. If I might, I'm just going to have a wander back towards that T-junction, have a little look down the corridor a little further to where that other T-junction is.
So you get to that point and you can...
I'm just peeking
You
down.
got
I'm not going
infravision.
out of sight of them, so...
Yeah.
I've not moved out of sight of the party, I've just gone a little way back to have a look.
You can see to both ends of the corridor.
Oh,
It's clear. You can see the heat signatures, giving you an idea of how far and how deep, but because you're underground, you get a real sense of how distance due to different heat prints. And at both ends, you can see where it turns a corner, and both ends are just clear the whole way down. This looks like a service tunnel. So it's very utilitarianly built, but built to last. Very dwarfing construction.
okay, I'll call back to the others. So, guys, it looks like this way's completely clear. Either north or south.
That's good. Should we find the teleportation room first, and we'll send a message to the orcs by cobalt mail to say that it's clear.
Okay, so that would be north because we should, if I'm right, we shouldn't be far off being almost directly under the university at this point. Maybe a mile or so out.
Barto, give me... Yeah,
I was literally about to ask, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
underground sense. That's alright. Please ask. Please ask if you want to make a roll. I will tell you if you can or can't, or what you're actually trying to get to.
6.
6. You are currently under the eastern wall. Direct location? You're probably directly under the Wiggling Wolf.
Okay.
Do I just generally hear a loud crash from somewhere in the distance?
You can't hear anything from above.
Yeah.
It is completely null down here. This is a weird void, and this creeps me out as much as it's probably creeping you out when I came in this dungeon as Fenris.
So, what do you think, Lovato? Am I right? I think I've got this wrong, though.
Well, we're somewhere under the eastern wall, but I reckon if I was to really sort of like hone in, I think I might be under the Wiggling Wolf.
To help with that, you're currently southeast of the university.
Yeah, so I'd work that. That was in character, pretending to work out.
Fair. Sorry, you rolled a 6 on his thing. So
If that's right, then we need to head north and a little bit to the west, and we should, north and a little bit to the west. We should be in about the right area.
Oh yeah.
But if you're really good at telling where we are underground, then we can keep double checking every time we get to safe.
If you all want, I can take point. If we just use caution, I can every now and again check the direction we're going.
Well, to be honest, we can't be surprised by monsters because the map tells us if there's monsters. So actually, that's not a bad idea. Is everyone all right with that then?
So we're going to go north and west so that we uncover where the the room underneath the university is.
And Roberto's going to take point because he can tell almost exactly whereabouts we are under the city.
Yep, sounds like a good idea. If we come across any enemies, just let me move ahead of you and I'll sneak up to get the drop on them.
Not a problem because the map tells us if there's enemies coming.
Yeah, alright, then I'll see.
So we can preempt as many times as we can be necessary.
Out of roleplay, that was really weird.
But
There's a couple of seconds delay on our feed on the TV. I just had a seizure and saw myself taking it, and that is the only time in my life I've ever seen that.
oh shit, are you okay?
God, that must be. Are you all right?
Yeah, no, it's the small ones that happen all the time. They happen daily.
Oh, those
They happen daily. I've never seen them happen, but because there's a delay in the TV, that's the first time I've ever actually seen that.
Oh, that's weird. That is weird.
The
What's he done?
he's taken back his blue joke. You know, the one about the 50 Shades of Blue?
Why?
Because he wants it in his speech and it was his joke.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We're going on about our groom's speech and my brother's best man speech, and he's just pulled a joke he gave us back.
Alright.
You can't pull it back if you go first.
Actually, we're going last. We have to go last.
Yeah,
Boom.
grooms. We have to go last.
Anyway, so Nick, what you missed there is I'll tell you what. Well, I'll let Dudley explain his plan.
Yay!
Okay, right. So what we're going to do is because we're going to go a little bit further north
Yeah.
in this direction. I'm going to take point because of my halfling ability. I'm going to give us a regular update of the direction that we are going to help us find our destination, which was that taxidermy room with the crack.
Okay.
So if there's any particular creatures that we might encounter, Narlock's going to go up ahead so we can then sort of do the stabby.
And we can't be surprised by monsters because the map tells us if there's monsters approaching, so we'll know if there's one nearby.
But tell us the big ones, won't it? But it's not really the little ones.
I don't know, does it show us little ones as well? Or would we not know?
You wouldn't know because things aren't
Okay.
showing up. It is showing the 4 ones, which you presumed, and they did point out another large red one, which the on the map, which is currently a section is currently blank, but you can kind of see the red dot on that part of the map. The orcs did tell you that is a pit fiend, a type of devil.
Okay, so it does show us certain enemies. I mean, it might not show us like tiddly tiny ones like rats and things.
It's probably going to show you the big ones.
It'll show us anything big, so
Yeah.
that's all we need it to do.
Also, yeah. I just remembered as well, if we need anything, there is a way for us to get things. I reach into my pocket and pull out a coin.
Patches. I mean, we're a bit tapped for cash, but we could certainly. He's certainly a good port in the storm, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he might let us stay. He might let it. Oh no, it's not a good idea to stay in his mythical world again, is it? We've got 10 days. We don't want to lose time in the Phalanx.
And he did say last time that wasn't his fault, and he's not going to let that happen again. But I know I'm with you. I don't know how far I trust him on that.
Yeah.
I said his book said that he's very trustworthy.
The scrying orb not working, so would the coin work? Would Patches actually be able to make it in?
It's not divination magic.
True.
But I'd say don't test it out now. Use it when
There is a simple way to know if it'll work. How is Measley?
How is
He's
Measley?
fine.
Are you okay? Yeah, he's fine.
You
Well,
will look
He's
out.
Faye. If he's fine, I'm pretty sure Patch's magic would work.
Ah, yeah.
Jiggle measly about it to check that he's still in. Yeah,
Kind
he's
of
fine.
crawls down
Jiggle
your
me easily.
Yeah, he's fine. He's still grumpy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Ready then? I assume then we continue to head north. Take Point Roberto.
I shall
Okay.
indeed.
Taking the northern route, you all have infravision, so you can all see to the end of the tunnel where it starts to curve to the right. As you make it about 15 feet from the end of the tunnel, you see an entrance to your left, a further tunnel, still service, still basically looking the same. Roberto, your D6 roll, please.
That's a 1.
Just send a pitch to the group of where we are now.
Routes move a little bit. The one directly ahead of you is elevated, while the one to your left goes downwards a little bit.
Right. So, direct ahead, gradient's going up a little bit. To the left, a little bit further down. Is it further down?
A little bit.
A little bit.
It's not like a big gradient. Neither of these are big gradients. It's almost like this is probably a water spill route.
Okay.
So rain comes down from above, goes down this tunnel, and it's directed away from somewhere of probably has a risk of forming a sinkhole. Would be your guess.
So if you follow it, I suppose that would be a way to lead you to the central sluice control. If you follow the water channels.
If I'm right, on the map it says here that this room, heading still north, it sort of goes around a little corner way and it's a dead end. I say we just double check that that's empty and there's nothing there. Then we continue on and just keep working our way around.
Well, you can find secret walls and stuff, can't you?
Sometimes. Not every time, but I'm usually pretty good at spotting illusionary walls, yeah.
So that's the thought. If we come across a dead end, Saladin can check if there's a wall.
Yeah, no problem.
Radiant of it?
Yeah,
I wonder, would street smarts be any good at finding something like that?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a look as well for anything that's, let's just say, a little more outside of the magic realm.
Yeah. All right, Saladin, give me your D6 roll.
Come on. 6!
To the right, as you turn around the corner, the wall that was there disappears in a shine of white, and you can see a large chest on a plinth.
Ooh.
Oh! That wall's not real.
Thank you.
Saladin, you did it again.
Just on a plinth.
Traps?
Is it a mimic?
Oh, is it a mimic?
Give me an advantage roll.
Yes, I read the book.
I still got the book, but I haven't read it.
Yeah, you haven't read the book yet.
Well, one's a nat 1, but the other one's an 18.
Not a minute.
It's not a mimic.
Well, my time to shine. Lockpick.
Check for traps first. So
Good
Saladin.
idea. Good idea. Check for traps.
Give me an investigation check. Search for traps, yeah.
That's +5. 17.
Unlocked.
He's checking for traps.
Oh yeah. No traps.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What have I found?
Opening it up.
Mhm.
It is full of treasure. And there is a note telling you what is inside. Hey, you find the dungeon loot. You find the dungeon loot.
What is it?
Inside, you find 10,000 silver pieces,
Okay.
15,000 gold pieces,
How much gold, sorry?
15,000.
Thank you.
Whoa! How big is this chest?
Pretty big.
Dollar signs.
Bag of holding.
That's 3,000 platinum, essentially.
Is there enough room in the bag of holding for it?
Yeah,
We've got 3 bags of holding between us now, so
600 platinum,
Whoa.
Oh. Rip.
20 sapphires,
oh, pretty. I like sapphires.
3 platinum bejeweled chokers,
Well,
Hey, we found a replacement for it.
or for Tibbles.
Well, Tibbles and Bayon if she wants one.
Hers was leather.
Oh.
Tibbles likes his diamante one.
Yeah, he's a posh wolf.
Okay, once that's done, who's ready for the magic?
the magic.
There are magic items. I will allow 1 use of identify to tell you everything that's within.
Identify. Is that a spell slot?
1 spell slot, level 1.
Have we just broken into the Arcanum's tuition fund?
Ooh.
Oh, I really hope not.
Why are they keeping it in the sewers?
Who said it's there? Who said it's
Who would look in the sewers?
Okay, so I will go through each one, call out if it's something that you want, so Jenny's not just writing it all down.
Okay.
Okay.
A filter of persuasiveness.
I'll have that.
Okay. A +5 shield.
Ooh.
Ooh. I might be able to. Oh wait. I got a great sword. Shield doesn't.
But you also do have a morning star.
Yeah,
it's
but
an
I don't think
option.
I don't think anyone else can use a shield either, can they?
You and Roberto, but you dual wield.
I'd rather dual wield.
You'd rather get that extra attacking.
I'll take the shield.
Okay.
Where is a hat?
There is a dwarf thrower hammer, which is a throwing hammer of +3. Who wants that?
A throwing hammer of +3.
Yeah.
Can I use those?
No, you can't.
Right.
I think the only one that could use it would probably be Roberto.
I could probably take it, just have it aside, just in case I need it.
Yeah.
So.
Basically, it's a throwing hammer that hits a +3 and then returns to its scabbard. So it's like Thor's hammer.
Oh yeah, you definitely want that.
So I could go bam.
It's ranged.
I'm taking that.
Or you could just use it as one ranged attack and that'll come back to you at the start of the next turn. It won't return to your hand, it'll return to its belt loop.
Nice. So I can still do 1 attack with the sword, 1 with the thing.
Okay.
I'll take it.
There is a +2 Morning Star.
Oh, yep. My old morning star it's the one I had when I left Brayla for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been with me so long. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Yeah. Okay, a Filter of Love.
So I got a +2 shield and a +2 morning star.
It's a +5 shield, Nick.
+5 shield, sorry.
Filter of love.
Yeah.
What's it do?
It temporarily gives the sensation of being absolutely and utterly in love with someone. You could also use it as a mind control filter.
It's
The last
basically
time-
a more temperature.
The last time you guys saw one of these, it was clearly something that Rayen and Asim Locke use for reasons.
Oh.
I will very seldom also
Golly.
have to put it far away from Roberto.
That filter of love, does it have to be drank or can it be thrown
Drank.
under the target?
Has to be drank.
Okay. What other creatures are here?
There's a
A
basilisk,
manticore
a manticore, and a chimera.
and a demon apparently.
Yeah, there's a. The orcs said there was a devil somewhere in northwest
Mhm.
from here.
Okay. Find out where the basilisk drinks. Make it drink from that. Make it full enough with one of us. While it's distracted, rub the rust in its eyes and then we kill it.
Well, it's certainly an option. I've put it in the bag for now because it seems like that's a dangerous thing to let certain people have.
I'm just like what?
There is also a potion of fire resistance.
Who didn't
Hello?
get one?
Should we give that to Tibbles?
We've now got
I-
2 potions of fire resistance and the Chimera's breathed fire.
They do.
And we knew
I've got the oil of fire resistance,
And-
so I'm fine. So whoever else needs it.
And I've got resist fire as a spell.
So that means I think all of us are now covered for if we have to deal with fire. Yes, because I gave you one of the oils of fire resistance as well, Roberto.
It was in my bag of holding.
Mm.
Yep.
So, and now we've got 2 potions of fire resistance, so that's me and Tibbles.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Yes?
You know what you said about the market if we need it now we're tight for funds? Well, I think we're fine now.
Yeah, just a little bit. She says, shaking the bag of holding, which now jingles.
Yeah. Okay. We're actually not done yet.
Wait, there's more.
holy
This
moly.
is a dungeon chest. You found the dungeon loot box for the boss encounter of the 4 monsters.
Holy
Already?
shit.
This is where I put it.
Nice. Let's find some more loot and then go kill them with the loot.
Okay.
I say out of RP.
Non-weapons. There is a brooch of shielding that can only be equipped by a cleric or a mage.
Does it increase AC, that one?
It has a set amount of hit points, and it will absorb magical damage equal to that is cast by a spell.
Give it to Saladin.
Thank you. Virtue shielding, what's its HP?
You couldn't see it, Jenny, but as soon as Cal said what that did, I was just pointing at you.
Oh, thank you.
It has 89
Wizard
hit
needs
points.
something.
Nice.
So any kind of magical damage,
It takes it instead of me
but
until
the second it hits 0, it
it's
melts.
gone. That's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, Cal, really, really quickly. What's the damage dice for the hammer?
D8
Awesome.
plus 3.
Wow.
And you add your missile bonus, which you get from your dexterity.
Which is a +2.
So you're doing D8 plus 5 damage with that.
Okay, I know exactly how I'm going in with this now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fuck. Anyway,
There are a set of boots of speed.
Ooh.
Boots of speed. I can use them.
They
Yep.
might be useful for our rogue, yeah.
I will just double check what they do because I can't remember if they give the effect of haste or they just increase your movement speed.
Just gonna check outside. I think there might be a storm cloud on the
Oh,
horizon.
that'd be lovely.
Yes, there is meant to be. Well, it's Miss Rugby, if that's the case.
I think it's building over it though.
Miscellaneous.
It feels stormy though. Yeah, it feels very
Yeah.
humid and full of storm cloud.
Mm. It will be lovely if it rains, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Boots of speed. These boots enable the wearer to run at a speed as fast as a horse, giving you a base speed of 24 double squares. So you would have a running speed, so a dash of about 80 feet.
So it means you can move further.
nice.
For every 10 pounds of weight over 200 pounds, though, the wearer is slowed in movement.
I never carry that much anyway.
All of your weapons. So your base speed, I'm afraid, is going to be 70 feet rather than 80.
Well, base speed is 30 feet, isn't it?
Yeah,
Usually.
Yep.
So I can move double speed and then some.
yeah.
So yeah,
Can't catch the orc. The orc's too quick.
I just put them on me and I'm like, I'm just going to double check that corridor back there. There's nothing.
Also, if you're in an environment where you can make full use of the boots, so you're not in a tight corridor and you have ability to move, you get a +2 to your armor class.
Holy shit.
So basically, if provided he can move, he's got a +2.
Okay, next one.
Hmm?
A cloak of protection +3.
I take it from that little squeak that wants to go to Selding.
Well, I mean, I'm so squashy.
You can't wear armor.
It's armor.
Yeah. No, you can't wear armor, so the cloak you can wear.
I can wear that.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It's a very faded grey, like silver in coloration. But when you pick it up, the fading kind of falls away, and it looks like a very silvery grey cloak.
This'll do. You don't think White Band will be upset if I'm not wearing the posh one he sent us, do you?
I think when you explain what it's for, he'll be alright with that.
Save that one for parties.
Okay, I'll put it on then.
Yeah.
Okay, it is +3 to your armor class.
Does that go up or down on this?
It goes down.
So that means, hey, I've got an AC of 2.
Hey.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, and lastly, there are the scrolls. And there are a number of scrolls.
Right.
Is there a large number of scrolls?
There are a large number.
I'm sorry, but the more and more I look at this, the more it seems like the Academy Repository.
Okay.
We don't have to tell them we found it.
5 uses of the reincarnate spell.
Yes.
Oh.
Reincarnation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a useful spell, but you may not end up coming back as what you want. You may come back as a lady drow.
That would be that terrible, would it? Roboto!
I was just thinking about the coolness of it, which means possibly going through the Underdark without being shit scared.
Oh, you're still shit scared as a drow.
Yeah, but if I was a drow,
No, you're still shit scared.
uh,
The Underdark is fucking scary. Nothing goes
Yeah.
through there without fear.
There's beholders in there.
He is scary.
Beholders, Dryder, Illithids.
So he just closes one eye and does this to indicate beholders.
I can go like this.
1 use of the earthquake spell.
Ooh.
God. Jeez.
Mm.
1 use of Bigby's imposing hand.
Crush me, big magical hand.
Wait, we've got a War Master?
Kind of, yeah.
3 uses of Raise Dead.
Oh.
Um,
What's Fenris's stance on necromancy?
As well. Careful.
Yeah,
In certain situations.
because cleric spells include raise the dead. Like,
Technically speaking,
I
it's
asked
the
you to
best form of healing.
I asked you.
So, would it be something like, you're someone who fought for me in the past and I need your help, can you come back for a bit to help me? Kind of thing.
You need the remains.
Yeah.
don't
So
you?
Raise Dead allows you to summon a skeleton or a zombie ally
Yeah.
temporarily. Or I believe in 1st edition it's basically Revivify if you get there quick enough.
Yeah. I asked you to do one. I asked you not to do one thing. What was that thing? Raise the dead. What did you do? Raise the dead.
And there are 2 scrolls of
Gravity
protection
falls.
from elementals.
Ooh. 2 scrolls protection from elementals.
Ooh.
Does anyone want any of those scrolls at all, or am I putting all these in the bag of holding?
You can put them into my bag of holding if you want.
I'll take the reincarnate scrolls and the raised dead
And the raised dead.
scrolls.
Okay. I might take the earthquake one if that would be all right, and potentially the Bigby's hand.
So,
That's good.
so that's 3 times reincarnate.
And 5 times. No,
Raise-
5 times reincarnate, 3 times raise dead.
Okay, so it's basically Revivify as long as you get to them within 9 days. Downside, doesn't work on half orcs.
Oh.
Oh.
It does racism.
Be a shake and you just see Brayla just go. Thump.
Just falls in on us.
Like, there's the criminals! It's the fucking Benny Hill show.
Right. So we found the loot.
Found the loot.
So we have a choice now. If I'm looking at this map, right, if we follow on the way Roberta said that goes downhill a little, we'll come to another sort of T-junction. We can either head up into another section of the map which hasn't been displayed yet, that's continuing north, or we can take a western path which will lead us back to where we were but further up.
Well, we said that we wanted to find the taxidermy room, didn't we? So should we continue? Because we said that it was not north. I'm kind of judging on Roberto's sense of direction here as well.
Yeah.
Given where we were on the map from what you said, it might be better once we go up to continue west a little along that way into that.
Then west.
Yeah, so that bit that we're on, so we can either go straight up into that unexplored bit. I'm saying here, if I pull up the image and edit it here, you can draw an arrow.
We can either go up into E2 or take the left-hand path that will take us,
Yeah, I'm talking about going that way.
to E2.
I've just sent it there.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Because
hang on.
If we go that way, if the route where we were is where Cal says we were just over the bar, the Wolf Bar, heading up that far to turn left, heading that way in that direction, that arrow would mean that we're heading, I think, if I've got my bearings right, in the direction of the university.
Hang on, I just sent a update. Sorry, that picture I'd sent you earlier was sort of very zoomed in on the corner that we were in.
So I'm wondering if it might be, so we found the treasure there, yeah. If we head along that way to that other room, so in the direction of D3, might that be where the room is?
That sounds about right, yeah. And worst case, at least we can clear that room as well, so.
Yeah.
Can
we sense? Does the map show that there's a creature near there?
Going up towards E2.
No, towards D3.
Oh, you're going towards D3. Yep, towards D3.
I've got D3 here, so.
No, but I need to check it as well. I don't have all the maps in front of I kind of have them all in the folder in a line. So D3. Doesn't look like you can see any monsters in there.
In that big block room that's about halfway along, yeah?
In D3? Oh, in that room? No, you can't see any monsters in that.
Right.
Sorry, I thought you meant in D3 because you already have the map to D3. Were there any monsters in that area?
No,
not
we're just
the connecting room. Okay.
So we're heading in that direction?
Okay. You're heading into that room.
Yeah, I'll be taking point.
I'm still invisible.
You are. Okay. You walk into the room. The room is nondescript. Looks like this may have once been a sitting area or sparse-ish room that people may have sat in or gotten some rest in. That sort of thing. Okay. Continuing through the room, or do you want to investigate the room?
I'll do my quick check round.
Okay.
A sitting room in the sewer?
Think like a break room for workers.
Oh, I see.
Don't think there's any invisible walls down here.
I'm looking at, because I'm underneath Braylon. I'm also looking for sign. Fenris said, "Follow his treasures." I'm looking for any signs that him or one of the old party would have left.
Not a problem. Okay.
I'm going to look around the walls and see if anything sticks out as a hidden trap.
So,
Give me a roll.
What am I rolling? Am I rolling, Cal?
Oh yeah, give me a. Both you give me an intelligence check, Zed.
19.
12.
They're literally nondescript. There's nothing in here whatsoever. Like I said, there's a couple of like these old chairs that are like very moth-eaten and mildewed. There's what looks like a makeshift coffee table that may have been used at one time. It's like a room where the people who clearly worked down here came, had a drink during their off time before going on to wherever they were headed next. These are service tunnels.
Oh. I was just thinking during that time where people are checking, I like to knock on the walls just to check the acoustics to see if there's solid or slightly more hollow sound.
Oh, these walls are solid.
Okay.
There
I
is
rolled
like
a 19 for my. I rolled a 19 for my trap check.
sorry, my answer was to both of you. It's nondescript. There's nothing in here.
Okay.
Just an old break room.
Yep. There's nothing dangerous here.
Right. Let's continue onwards.
Okay. You walk out into a corridor, and after about 20 feet, you are at a T-junction. There is a northern route and a southern route.
Okay.
Which route to?
Wait, hang on. Cal, I need another map then.
No, you don't.
There is no T-junction. Have we just walked through an invisible wall?
Give me a perception check for Celadine, because you're the only one who clocked on anything there.
Because the map doesn't make any sense otherwise. Perception. 16.
You're back at the T-junction that you literally just came off.
What?
Turning around, the room is west of you again.
What?
You walked into a room, and you walked out.
It's
What
a
appears to be the
looping
same
corridor.
door.
It's a looping corridor. This is a looping.
So D3 is a looping corridor.
Hold on.
So you guys just walked into the room, and then as you walked out, you walked out via a different door, but you came out the way you came in. Even though you could see the corridor that continued onwards.
I got some spells to my name.
You're a cleric.
Yeah. I go back into the room and I go to the opposite door and I trace my hands around it and detect magic.
This whole room is magical.
It's an illusion.
It's not illusion magic.
So,
Net magic does tell you the score, but it's not illusion magic.
what's the spell?
Oh, you can't tell the spell. If you're going to make a guess at a school,
Yeah.
closest one you'd probably guess is conjuration or transmutation.
I have an idea. I draw my sword. Are we out of the room?
If you're outside the room, you're outside the room.
Are we all outside the room?
Let's all be outside the room.
Okay.
You said it's got 3 uses of dispel magic.
It does.
Stab the door.
Okay, you cast Dispel Magic. Nothing right. You take 7 points of damage as the magical relashes against you, and you are thrown backwards. There is laughing throughout the corridor, and not a laugh that you recognise.
Oh.
Oh.
With pick Measley. What the fuck?
Ice.
Measley, can you smell other fairies?
Give me a roll for Measley.
What kind of roll?
I just roll.
That's cocked. I'm gonna get rid of this It's a 5.
He looks confused.
I just look up and just go, I'm going to hazard a guess you're the Laughing King.
No response.
Oh, I don't want to do this because it's 8. But it probably wouldn't work anyway because Dispel Magic didn't work unless... You said it's some Conjuration or... Which two did you say it was? Conjuration or...
Enchantment, wasn't it?
I think it's transmutation.
Transmutation, sorry.
This is a Puzel. I haven't got any... I'm looking through what I've got prepared and... Good, actually... Does that just like throw a glowstone across the length of this room into the hallway we can see on the other side of the room?
Sure.
Okay.
You do it.
Yeah.
You can see it glowing in the floor of the corridor on the other side.
And turn around, it's not behind us.
Nope.
Okay. That doesn't tell us much.
I have an idea. My hook rope. My hook rope. In the same way as the glowstone has gone through to the other corridor. Throw it through the room.
It's into the corridor on the other side.
Okay. I hold on to it and pull myself through the room, holding on to the other corridor.
Okay. Do you guys all stay on the outside? Do you guys stay outside the room as Narlock is doing this?
I do, I want to see what's going on.
Yeah,
there.
I'm still staying.
So, Narlock, you pull yourself along the rope, not actually pulling the rope back towards you because that wouldn't work. And then as you get to the other side, you realise you're pulling the rope the wrong way and you're facing your friends. What all you saw happen was as he got to the other side, the room kind of went wibbly, 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 and then he was in front of you.
Ah.
Let's go into the room and then walk backwards out of it. Can we try that?
Okay, let's try
Oh
that.
my god, let's do that.
Let's try it.
Walk into the room and then walk backwards out of it.
You're on the other side.
Hey!
Oh, the fairy gate!
I hate.
Was that the puzzle you couldn't solve?
No. There's loads of these that I've added myself. There's only one route that we actually took, so I only knew one part of it. I've filled out the rest of it with my own creations. And hey, I like fairy gates.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
general. Yeah,
We're
fairy
on the
magic.
other side of that room.
And that's good because I was about to cast exercise on the room.
You're not going that way.
Yes.
I reel up my rope and put it away.
Fairies are tricksy.
Yeah, there's a trick room.
Why didn't you tell us?
Genuinely doesn't seem to know.
Put it back in my hood.
Laughing at us.
Okay.
I just put my rope away. Fairies aren't tricksy, they're bastards. No offense, Measley.
It appears to be none taken.
Okay.
Okay.
Continuing on. Should we say if it gets dark, even with infrared, I can still use my lantern, can't I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you come back out in D3. In
Where
the
on
upper
D3?
northern part.
How? We can't because there is no way. That's an illusionary wall, isn't it?
You come through that way.
Sorry, I was looking at the map of D3. There was no exit up in the northern area.
There you go.
Aha, I was right. So, all right, if I'm not right, then Seldin's already looking at the map and going, that wall across from us is definitely illusionary because the map says it must be.
Celadine, with full confidence, walks through the wall.
See?
D.
Well, was that a moment of smugness, was it, Celadine?
Oh, it's just basic extrapolation on the map.
Yay!
Okay.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
I'm
It's
just
the
like,
best skill.
I'm really confused.
Oh,
I don't even know where we're going anymore.
So, the room.
Sending an update of the map, so we've got onto D3 and where I've sent you the 2 arrows. Ignore the stuff towards the bottom, that's where we came in and have sort of circled round.
This is a big dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, the room that you find yourself in is. Oh fuck! I messed that up. Celadine, you look at the door, and you are certain that it is an illusion. It is an illusion, and you walk through it.
Right.
Inside the room, there is a stone cube in the southern edge. There are incomplete drawings of a dragon and a wolf on a wall.
Ooh. Call through. Zed, I think I found something.
You all walk through.
Yep. Walk through and hold up my lantern.
Okay. Inside the room, you find incomplete drawings of a flying dragon and a wolf. All of this is drawn on the wall in what looks like chalk. It's not like art, it's scratchings like someone is trying to communicate something.
Dragon. Does the dragon have a colour?
This is all done in like white, it's a crayon. It's all done in like white chalk.
Is it recent?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. 11.
11. Bits
Well-
look faded, other bits not so much.
Is this kind of creepy? This is just a floating lantern.
Oh yeah, you're invisible still.
Oh yeah.
That's a bit spooky actually.
Actually, yeah. There's just this orb of light floating in the sky.
Wait, it's one of the hooded lanterns, isn't it? It's encrusted with glowstones.
Yeah, so the lantern it'd still all be invisible, but it would be giving off this glow.
Oh, okay, yeah. The wolf. Does the wolf resemble anything like Fenris?
It's so badly drawn, it's impossible to tell.
This could be one of his treasures.
Could I have a look at the cube?
Yep,
The stone cube.
absolutely.
What's this thing? It looks sacrificial altar-y.
I'm just investigating as well because I'm like,
Hope it's not a gelatinous cube.
what's
Poke it with the end of my staff.
a petrified gelatinous cube?
That's the point, yeah, what if we...
Okay, going over to the stone plinth, it's actually a stone cabinet.
Oh.
there's a door on this side.
Ah.
Is it locked? Is it open? Or is it...
I don't know. Do you want to have a quick check and see if it's trapped or anything? This seems like a weird thing to be down here.
Found it. Not my best. 15.
It's not trapped, it's not locked.
It's just a drawer.
Oh.
You open it, and inside are 2 flasks of purified water, and a hand mop.
And a mop.
Yeah, like a hand mop.
Say it. Does this mean anything to you?
No, but maybe you've got to clean something away. Maybe if it's anything to do with Fenris, I could remove the dragon.
Maybe?
I pour some water onto the hand mark, but you see the flax just go.
This is the weirdest thing to watch.
Okay, you clean away the dragon. As you do that, you can see that the wall is very shiny. It's not stone in here. The entire room is made of metal. The entire room has been drawn on to make it look like it's stone.
Bloody
What on earth?
What? Can I start kicking at the ground? Just
Yeah, you kick up the
Screaming.
ground and metal floor.
this whole room's metal.
What kind of metal?
From your guess, probably iron.
Can I see anything else in the room?
Besides the illusionary illusionary wall that you all walk through, there is an iron door leading out from this room. You will see that on the map as it leads to corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this room completely made of metal?
This was a cage.
Oh.
What?
This would have been a cage.
Oh. Well, why did you have to say it in that ominous sort of way? What?
I'm just wondering if it's a hint that another monster is nearby. If there's chalk and it looks stone.
Does this ring any bells with you, Zed? Have you had visions or any stories or?
I don't recall. I can't. Basically, the only visions I had about this, I recall a vision of a selection of passages. That was a while back. It's like Fenris stood in front of like a hall, like in a room with 5 doors leading off. Or was it 3 doors? One of the two. And he took one of the passages, but that's all I can recall.
Potter, whereabouts would we be in Brayla? And I mean, does any of this ring do anything? You seem to have a really good sense of the earth, and
Another d6.
I can have a go. At 5.
Probably somewhere underneath the blacksmith in the eastern court. So directly opposite Wormwood's cheap meats. So Sonia's gonna Sonia saved your life.
Oh, if that's the case, we're heading in the right direction.
And we're opposite Wormwood's.
Just if we're somewhere outside there, then we need to go directly north.
okay.
Can I do a check for memory if I have come across any of this in my visions?
I'm not gonna make you roll for this. You've never seen a room like this before.
Yeah, so I know I recall most of my visions, and I don't recall this.
What's that?
But it's very unusual.
Yeah.
A dragon and a wolf sketched onto a metal room.
And then,
Fenris is imprisoned, but he's not imprisoned. I don't think he's imprisoned here.
are,
Is
there,
he?
are there any etchings in the metal underneath?
No, it's like really solid. It's like absolutely pure. There's a few areas here and there where it's like scratch marks, but from like when it was fitted. Otherwise, no, it's like burnished.
Is it reflective or just?
No, it's just metal.
I can only imagine dwarves wanting to make metal corridors or rooms.
It seems important that it said to clean the walls, doesn't it?
I start I'm slightly hesitant to do it, but I wash off the wolf.
Metal wall.
Just metal. So I could just keep scrubbing and it's just metal. There's
The
nothing.
whole room is metal.
Gonna tap the wall, see if they sound hollow behind or anything.
Ting, 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 ting. It's metal, and there's probably like solid rock behind it. It's probably not thick metal.
Check underneath the stone. Can you move the stone cabinet?
Give me a strength check.
If you guys do that because I can't lift.
16.
You managed to shove it a bit to the side. That's about it. You kind of scratch the floor a bit.
Yeah.
Wait, are there vents anywhere around here or anything that looks like fire might jet out like we're in an oven?
That's what I've been trying to hint at without saying it.
Give a perception check.
14, I think. Yeah, 14.
No.
Can I check?
Sure.
I've been on edge about it.
An oven.
We're inside an oven.
No, not 20.
There are vents on the inside lining of the door.
Guys,
Yes?
get out.
We're getting out.
What, via the door or?
Just let's just get out.
Okay.
Let's, should we take the, potions of fire protection or what?
The doors.
Go via the doors.
The door in front of us, the big metal one. Let's all pull it open.
Okay.
But didn't you say the vents are around the outside of the door?
Yeah.
So once we open it, what'll happen if we open the door?
That's what I'm worrying about.
You know what?
Hang on, can't you disable traps?
No, doing what? No, that's best.
18.
You disable the trap. You disengage the oil flasks that were hidden inside the door, and you realise that if you'd opened the door would have exploded in fire.
So since he's disabled the trap, can the door open?
Yeah. Doing the trap release and unlocks the door as well.
Thought it was raining, it's not, it's Bridget cooking.
You're right.
Thought it was raining, it's Bridget cooking.
You're right, Chris.
Yeah, Joyrider
Ah.
and donuts in the street.
Hmm.
Never had that here before.
Well, I'll
Do
say
Joyriders on what?
Joyrider doing donuts in the street.
What, in a car or?
Yeah. So spinning.
Making donuts in the road.
I say, well done.
Can I
for,
take the flasks with me?
Sure. You have 3 flasks of oil.
Water.
No, there's oil in the door.
Oh,
That was what the trap was.
I don't think
So
I
we're
need to
outside
make a
that.
bigger boom, so I think this will be boom enough for a trap for any one of the monsters we come across.
So can we open the door now?
Mhm.
The door's open now.
Okay, so open the door.
Okay. There is a small corridor that leads to a T-junction.
just a moment. I'll send a picture. Sorry, didn't do that.
I was just like saying,
Bravo.
before like uncovering the trap and door. So well done to Cal for keeping it very ambiguous, because we were like, what the fuck's this metal?
See, I hate to say it, but the only time I've ever known out of RP of a wholly metal room is Auschwitz.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Yeah.
I was thinking it's either an oven or a trash compactor that we're inside.
Ooh, there could still be a trash compactor, right?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
T-junction. So, I sent a picture to the group again. It's zoomed in, so there is a more zoomed out version if you want.
So, From here, you can see to your left, and down that corridor leads back to the main entrance, where the main corridor where you actually entered originally, with directly opposite being the Orcs. And you can actually see now some Orcs making their way out.
Towards us.
Not going towards you, they kind of go. Burst told you that he was going to lead the Orcs around the outer edge, coming via the top to avoid the devil completely.
Mm.
Oh, so we can actually see them?
From here, yeah.
Whereabouts are they?
They're kind of coming out here, and you can kind of see.
We wouldn't be able to see them. Not from that angle.
Oh, I drew your map a bit different. Sorry, I drew your map a bit different. One sec.
Okay.
That's on me. So you can kind of see, so you're looking down that way and you can see them peeling off kind of this way.
Okay. Is the red dot on that large square then? They indicated was the devil?
It's actually further north of where you are right now, but not far further north.
Okay. The question becomes, do we want to clear out this square room that's, we'd have to sort of go back on ourselves a tiny bit, but hold on. Sending picture again. Because as it turned out, the map was incorrect. So, do we want to continue north or go and clear out that square room?
Which is the, is that the devil room?
No, the devil room's a bit further north of us, apparently.
Crazy little devil.
So, which direction are the Orcs heading in?
They're peeling off. They're peeling off leftways. Burrs said he had another route that they could take to kind of avoid the devil altogether.
So they're going to go through that room then?
No, they're on the main corridor. They're not coming into the side tunnels just yet.
Oh, I see.
Oh, we can see them on the map, can we?
No, you can physically see them.
Oh. Wow. Okay, so they must have already passed through the dragon, the Gorgon room.
You guys killed the Gorgon east of here in its nest.
Oh yeah, so they've been traveling for 3 hours. So yeah, it makes sense they've come this far.
Hang on. I sent a map with Orcs written on it where I think they are, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. There we
And
go.
they're kind of following the main passageway. They're not coming into the side tunnels, which is where you guys are.
They're on the move. It's good. Right, so we need to make a decision. Do we head to face the devil? Do we make our way northwest?
Oh, I see, Jemmy. Thank you.
I think if we go to this northwest room, then we can be sure that that room's cleared out and we're looking for Fenris's treasures, right?
Mm.
That's another room we can cross off the list to check for Fenris's treasures that way.
If there's any traps, deactivate them, so in case we need to go through again, if anyone else goes through there.
Plus, it goes up to D2 anyway, so both of those head north. Both rooms head north. It doesn't matter which one we take. It's just that that one will lead us through a room, whereas otherwise, if we turn north right now, yeah.
Okay, let's head for this next room.
Should I take point again?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. Follow me.
Okay. Heading into that room, you come out in a beautifully well lit, in a very pale blue light room. In the northeastern edge of the room, you can see this absolutely gorgeous Gothic style fountain that is just pouring water from 6 gargoyles into this pool of just genuinely beautifully clear water in front of you. From this room, there are 2 other routes out.
One which leads back to the main corridor and one that heads up to D2.
Yes.
Gargoyles are a sign of protection.
But can any of you check if that water is untainted?
What you're looking at, it looks really clean.
Looks clean.
It just so you know, it is more than big enough to have like a little swim in. It's probably about 5 feet deep and about 15 feet wide and 10 feet to the back wall. And
Wow.
the gargoyles are all kind of looking in and just water is spilling out of them into the water.
It's a big fountain.
Can I try my little ability to detect if there's any magic involved with this water?
Sure, it's like a percentile roll.
Let's have a look. That'll be a 30?
No way telling. You gotta get below like 30.
Okay.
Cal, can I ask something?
Sure.
At the university, is that a fountain in the middle of it?
No, there was no fountain in the middle of the university.
I can perform another detect magic, but
Yeah.
I can't contact Fenris down here, so I can't get any insight.
I'll just...
Can I examine the wall around the fountain? Is there any carvings, any runes?
This room looks immaculate, just absolutely gorgeous. There are no deformations or graffiti or anything on the walls. Everything in here just looks beautiful and calm and very soothing.
Okay,
Cal, you're gonna hate me. I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while.
Sure.
Oh my god. He's drawing a card.
Oh, you're going to use your deck of useful items?
Yep.
Sure. Let me just get the book of homebrew.
I'm just really tempted just to scoop up and just...
Don't.
That's what I mean. How are we going to know?
Don't, because you'll turn into a squirrel or something.
An immaculate. The thing is, though, the room looks too good to be true. I don't sense any. I would say I don't have a holy sense or anything, so I don't tell if this is radiant.
I could do a detect magic if you want to save the spell slot because you're the healer.
It would save a potential healing spot. But how many level 1 spell slots have you got left?
I've got 2 left.
Okay, now what card do you draw?
The Queen of Diamonds.
Queen of Diamonds. You draw the card, and it turns into a blanket.
I wonder if maybe whatever this is might help. Maybe not. Into the bag of holding.
It's a nice blanket.
Measly, does this water smell bad? Measly has a plus on his perception with smells.
Roll.
Yeah, he has advantage if it's with a smell.
Sure.
Tybalt says the same.
It does.
19, so that would be a 26.
Water smells nice.
Water smells good.
It smells clean.
Measly says the water smells nice.
Okay. I dipped my my old morning star, just testing the depth.
Like 5 feet deep.
Ding ding ding.
You can't touch the bottom unless you put your arm in.
Is it-
We're not fucking
Okay,
doing that.
I put so it's not affected. I haven't put my arm in, but I've done it up to the point where I can pull it out. It's not. Has it affected the mace?
It's pretty clean.
Why do we mistrust? Well, we know this is a place of radiance. Can I sense any divinity in here?
Place is chill as fuck.
This could well just be a nice room for us to rest in.
And you guys are paranoid as fuck.
Yeah.
Because if
Can you blame us?
Oh, for goodness sake. I splashed the water a bit with my fingers.
Feels really nice. Like it's like genuinely a nice bath water. It's like clean enough to drink.
Narlock just goes, screw it, head in, take a big gulp.
Are you drinking?
Yeah.
Recover all your health points.
Guys,
Yeah?
I somehow feel, and I look down at myself and my bruises are gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel great.
I've got two empty vials. I'm filling them up. I'm emptying out my water skin and filling it up as well.
Really clean water.
Yeah.
If I put any of my person in there, my disguise is going to wash off.
Yeah.
Because I've still got my...
Oh, you changed colour. I don't think that actually washes off 'cause it's Would you like to be your normal colours again?
I'm quite happy looking like a rock at the moment, just in
So it
case.
does wash off.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise.
And let's go if I take a little sip, maybe...
Yeah, you take a sip.
I just take a
Lots
little
of water.
sip.
How many cards can I draw a day?
As many as you want. Really clean
What
water.
I'm going to draw 2 more, just in case.
2 more.
So there's the 8 of diamonds.
2 more.
A rubber duck.
Is it noted then I have filled my water skin that had water in it. I've tipped the water out of that onto the floor and refilled it with this water. And I've got 2 vials full of this water.
Yeah, you got 2 vials of really clean water.
It's not actually going to help us, is it?
I mean, he just drank some and it's just clean water.
But it healed him up.
Give me an Arcana check.
Only on Narlock, I think.
Arcana check.
So 8 of diamond, you get a set of merchant scales.
Okay, and the second card I've drawn, which is the last one I'll draw for today, is a very good song.
Ace of spades! The
Oh.
ace of spades!
You get a spear.
Cool.
Boing. Does it look like one of the spears from Alice in Wonderland?
No, yes.
All right, into the bag of holding with both of them. So just,
I'm assuming I can use both.
Yep.
That would make it a 15.
Some wild magic is first come, first serve.
Oh.
Oh,
Otherwise, it's really clean water and it tastes nice.
So, well, none of us have taken damage.
except for me because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, right, so you healed. Yeah, so the right person used the magic.
Hmm.
Yeah, first person who drunk it would get a full heal, otherwise there would have been an effect for bathing or giving tribute.
Hmm.
Giving
So-
tribute.
It was an option, but the healing was what took effect. And it's
Right, so if you tossed a coin into the water, it would have taken effect.
yeah, different effect.
Oh, okay.
okay, well, I guess some things down here aren't horrible.
I'm guessing there's still some things of this tunnel's original intention left here. Oh, pardon me.
So this is the Fountain of Fair Fortune. What's next?
Do you know what? Let's keep that burp in character. That's Narlock after he's taken his big gulp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just go out like, wow, I feel great.
Ew.
You just hear out of nowhere, savage.
Yeah.
Gets back up. Oh.
You're still invisible.
It's amazing.
I keep forgetting Zed's invisible.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Tibbles is very confused.
Is Tibble still like stone coloured as well? Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, Tibbles, are you okay?
He's a stony wolf.
So there's a voice whispering in my ear, calling me a savage, and a stone dog just going.
Huh? I can turn you back if you want.
No, let's keep. We never know. It may come in useful, but may as well not waste the magic.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
What, invisible as a cantrip?
Oh, no, I meant the dog.
Yeah, the stone coloration.
I could make Roberto and... would you... Tibbles, would you like to be pink?
Kind of edges his way closer to where he's pretty certain Zed is.
No one ever wants to be pink.
The weasel won't stop you.
Kind of looking like that creature from Despicable Me.
Okay,
I'm not
so
going to turn Measly pink. Measly is an albino weasel.
is the party heading up towards D2?
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah, let's head towards D2 via that corridor because we know we're heading in roughly the right direction
Okay.
then.
Okay, you
This will
walk.
be a new map.
Yep. Woo. There you are. You come out at D3 on the left-hand side. D3
Okay.
on the left. That sounds like a Jamaican song.
D3 on the
Ah,
left.
the ducky on the left-hand
Hand
side.
side.
Oh.
Right. Bear with me while I take a picture. Grr.
The same joke that popped into my head.
All our heads.
I'm trying to get a good quiet chair.
Oh no, that's stuck in my head now. Thanks.
Let's see if the flash fucks it all up. No, the flash made it better for once in its life.
Oh, you didn't fuck it up.
Ooh, flashing.
So, where that cross is at the bottom on the left-hand side, that's where we are.
Oh, ADB. What the fuck?
So
Well,
what's
no,
the
the-
orientation here? Which direction is north?
Would you like me to?
So north is the top of the page.
North
is always
north.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I am not creative. Can everyone give me a perception check when we get in here?
Okay.
Wacky woo.
Of course, Zed with advantage.
Can I use Measly's gift again?
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Natural 20! Straight
Same
up.
here.
7.
Okay.
I'm busy staring at the map. I got a 1.
Yeah. You can see the red dot moving around in the large rectangular room just ahead of you.
Oh, shite.
Uh-oh.
And Roboto and Zed, you can hear as the sound of giant wings beat in that room.
Wings.
Uh-oh.
Is this the devil room?
Drawn a dot where I think.
Is something flying?
Because you know there's manticores don't fly.
Manticore. Does anything. Manticores don't fly, do they?
Manticores do fly.
Manticores do fly.
Yeah, manticores have wings.
Do they?
Yeah.
I thought a manticore was just a lion with a
Yes.
snake's tail.
Mm-mm.
Oh, D&D 1E, they're different.
No, they've got wings in D&D 5e as well.
Even in MLP it had wings.
Oh right, yeah, he did have it.
Tails.
You're thinking the Chimera.
Chimeras can't fly. No, chimeras can fly. Don't they have eagle wings?
Certain types of chimera can't fly. That's the one that's full lion with the tail that's a snake.
Yeah.
So it's a type of chimera you're thinking of.
Okay. No, it's a. Oh god, it's not the kind of chimera where we walk in. There's just a dog with long hair.
Oh. No.
Okay. What are you all worrying about? I mean, there's a red dot. Oh, there's a red dot on the map.
And it sounds like it's flying.
The orcs.
It sounds pretty big. I'm going. So, can I move up to the door as slowly as I can? Because I'm invisible.
There's no door. This is just wide open corridors. The architecture here has taken a sudden change from the service walls, the service dungeon rooms. This is looking a lot more sculpted. Yeah, sculpted.
Question.
Answer.
Those two rectangles in the middle, are they parts of the room or are they gaps where there is just continuing, like the big spaces in the room essentially?
Those big rectangular rooms are just blocks of wall.
Thought that. Can I sneak between the two of them to get a look at whatever this is?
Give me a stealth check.
What's the light like in this room?
really good.
Ah, damn it, my cloak's not going to have an effect.
No.
So that's +6. That's still 25.
Yes.
25.
Nice.
Confirm. 19.
Yep.
Okay. You look into the room and you see this giant 15-foot tall devil with giant bat wings, forked tail, and holding a two-pronged bident, just lazily flying through the room as it slowly descends into an almost makeshift throne it's built for itself to look over what it's clearly made as some kind of courtroom.
Oh my god.
What way is the room laid out? Like, can I see anything? Like, does this thing? Can I see anything that would hint this thing takes pleasure in killing?
I think
The room looks spectacularly clear and clean. The only things you can see in the room besides the devil and its throne are 4 giant braziers roaring black-edged flame from each corner. And across the far side of the room, you can see a large 10-foot wide corridor. Give me a perception check.
so a courtroom. He's a devil judge.
16.
16. You can see at the far edge orcs moving into a room just ahead of you, just on the other side.
They've gone round.
So on the map, you can see orcs going this way.
I'm wondering. I'm going to come back to the party.
Okay.
Guys, I have an idea. This might sound absolutely crazy stupid.
Yes.
I'm going to talk to him.
If you're going to do that, Seldon will hand you the scroll of protection from devils that she's been carrying this whole time.
I take it and put it on, like, in my back pocket, and at the same time, I shall. Where is it? I just got it. I'm back here. Filter of persuasiveness. What does that do?
You're going to get a cunning boost.
I
from
rolled
it.
seduce the demon.
It makes you more persuasive. It boosts your charisma to as if it were maximum temporarily.
You're going
Okay. I take it and I just go, okay. Wish me luck.
Good luck, friend.
Just in case, yes, be
That's a
ready.
shoulder.
I take the potion, and between those 2 sets of walls, I casually walk into the room. My goodness, my lord, you're looking wonderful today. Might I know your name?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh my god!
What is happening?
What am I adding? I've already got +2. What am I adding?
You would add plus. What's your charisma at the moment?
My charisma at the moment is 11.
Then you would add 4.
Okay, so that's going to be. Is that +4 and then plus my 2 persuasion?
Yeah, so plus 6.
So that's plus
I love this. I fucking love this.
18.
We're that
18.
party. We make friends with the monsters.
Yeah. The devil looks curiously as you approach and goes, "You may have my name when I have had yours, little man."
Ah, my lord, you may not have it, but you may know it. I am Narlock of Gatlocker. Pleasure to meet you.
Kind of waves a hand at that response, and before you appears a smaller version of the devil's throne for you.
I take a seat.
Are we all watching this from around the corner?
Yeah, yes.
Scooby-Doo style, just
What the moment
I'm just
all
the one that
animated
appears underneath someone's legs, like
jaw drops to the floor.
If you could see Zed's face, his jaw would be on the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'm just like he worships the god of holy protection, and he's literally making talk with the devil.
A devil. It's not Asmodeus.
What colour is the devil?
Sort of tan hide.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Oh, it's probably not Salgoria's
No.
dad then. She told me. Shh.
I am Barazol. Why do you come
Pleasure
to
to
my courtroom, little Narlock?
Well, I have come seeking passage.
Passage to where?
Well, that is the question. Let's say to continue the quest before.
There have been many quests before, but I think you talk of only one in particular.
I believe we are on the same page.
A wolf who padded through many years ago.
We are trying to identify his whereabouts.
If you try to talk to me, most try to avoid me. But you... Interesting. What do you have to offer to the great Barazol, little Narlock?
What does the great Barazol seek?
Something entertaining or powerful. I am quite bored of these chambers, but cannot return to the circles empty-handed.
Circus.
Circus or circles?
Circles.
Circles.
Did he say-
9
did he-
circles.
Did he say circles or circus?
Circles. Look, it's a difficult accent.
Not return to the circles.
I'm sorry, but there could have been a devil's circus that we don't know about. That's
Point taken. Oh, okay, fair. No, it's circles. The 9 circles.
My lord, I believe I have some way for us to form a deal. Would it be you are to collect on those in need of punishment?
Punished souls are nice to power the great chain.
Well, I'm sure you know of the Duke and his men here in Brela.
I do.
I have a plan in motion to eradicate him and most of his army in one fell swoop. If you allow us passage, we can establish this, and you may have them for your pleasure.
Ah, a little deal maker, are we?
I prefer an accord. A promise, shall we say.
If you just want entertainment, I've got loads of books I've finished.
A deal I like. When the time comes and the floor comes out below them, I will drag them deeper than they expect. He kind of offers you his hand. and you may have free passage from me and those I brought with me.
I shake.
There is a
Is it just-
searing pain moving through your hand. Do you retract your hand?
Not until, well, it seems to me he's leaving a mark. Not until he is happy to let go.
He does. And seared into the back of your hand is a mark of the 9 circles of hell.
Isn't that 9 conjoined rings in a circle?
Yep. He sits back. Let your friends move through. Show any devils who try to impede you that mark, and they will know we work together.
They're just.
Pause there for a second. Oh my
Gammy
god,
shit!
it worked.
Well done.
You bastards.
Oh my god, I would hug you if I was in the same room as you. That was amazing.
With that party!
Oh, that was awesome.
That was amazing! Holy shit!
Fuck combat. Who gives a shit about combat? That is the shit that this game is made for.
So why should we kill him? Talk to him, befriend him, let's make him
Helmet's gonna kick
Fifth
your
edition.
ass!
This would be the point where Narlock would go Warlock.
I did think for a minute there, maybe we
Here's
should
the
talk to
thing,
him first.
I'm not doing anything against
Jesus.
Helm. I'm not doing anything against Helm because Helm is all about protection of the innocent. We have protected the innocent to get them out of here, and the bad are being punished to be dragged to hell by a demon.
Devil. They hate it when you call them demons.
Devil.
Yeah, devils and demons, very different things.
Yes, we are.
I will
I
remember.
read that in this book.
Ah.
Hi, by the way.
At the Necrocomic-Con.
That was a
Necroturnicon.
Your little orcs and the orc slaves may travel this one safely, and my little denizens will keep them safe until the day of the day assault.
Excuse me. Took his tail.
Stop that.
Sorry. We heard you said something about another little wolf that padded through here.
Yes, some 700 years ago.
Okay.
A wolf that pads on 2 feet.
That sounds like our guy, doesn't it?
May I inquire which way he went?
He went a lot of winding ways, but if you're following his path directly, you've gotten a little bit lost and turned around. He went south, but then he went north, then west, then east, then north again. We'd better find the right trail or hope you find it.
Thank you.
You're
I think I have an idea where to start. I should have followed. I should have taken that scroll case as something and headed through the south door. But the orcs were paramount first.
Yeah, so that's why we were coming this way in the first place, was get rid of the Gorgon. It wasn't to follow the path.
And besides, we wanted to try and clear as many rooms in this place as possible anyway. I mean, we know that once we come down here, once we leave, that's it. We can't come back. Oh, there was something I was about to ask and it's gone. Mr. Devil, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name.
Barazor.
Balaram. Barazor.
There you
We know there's 4 big things that live down here, creatures.
Oh, there are more than that.
These ones are particularly big.
No, they don't.
All right. I'll stop being cute about this. Which one's nearest to us? The manticore, the big snake, or the other one? Chimera. We already
Nice
dealt with
to
the
have
goblin.
people to talk to.
Don't say that. Don't say that because Cal will get annoyed at you.
Hmm.
You sound an awful lot like this dragon I know.
Ooh.
It's not that.
Hey, that Celadine isn't doing all of Norlock's hard work.
No, I'm not.
He's made a deal that devils honour their contracts.
I'm just thinking of all the deals that Narlock has made, and with a devil, that's the biggest one he's ever done.
That was so cool. I loved it.
Well done.
No, his crowning glory will be when he makes a deal with Asmodeus.
I'm going to be writing songs about this to tell everyone.
Narlock the deal maker. Wait, so I'm just looking for the right page.
No, look, he saw a giant devil. Hey, nonny, no.
Hmm.
He said, I'm going to go talk to it. Oh,
Hey, mate.
And we all said, hey, Narlock, no.
But he did anyway.
Tralala, tralala, tralala.
With his exuberance and swagger, his confidence did not stagger.
Praise moments.
No,
I think this is Narlock's the character of the session.
Is it the end one of the dungeon? I'll go to the end of the dungeon so it'd be easy to find. That's that.
Which one is in the north? Because I guess that
That's-
would be the closest.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Sorry.
Fuck it, I can't find the piece of paper I'm looking for, so I'm just looking for C2.
So,
2.
may I ask one question?
Of course, well, I tried to find what did your other friend ask?
Does the Black Wolf prowl these halls?
Oh.
What did you say?
No.
No.
Nice and simple.
Oh. So I wasn't. Sorry, the connection buzzed there.
No worries.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, our connection's a bit funny because I suspect there is going to be a thunderstorm.
Almost definitely.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Very
Lightning. There it is! I put it right at the fucking front behind the Thaco because I knew it was going to be important.
Not to mention with all the students off now, they're all going to be on online gaming and stuff.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It is the Chimera.
So the Chimera is nearest to us.
Yes.
Thank you. So everyone make note of that. The next nearest big monster down here is the Chimera. That's the one that can breathe fire. Everyone
That's the heads.
And-
Or if you count the tail.
and has 4 heads if you count its tail. So everyone is responsible for your own fire protection. Okay.
Got it.
I practice for when we potentially fight Tiamat.
I'll read my notes.
I do turn to the devil and I say, my lord, would you care for a tune before we make our way through?
No, I despise music.
Okay.
What are you a devil of?
I'm the pit fiend.
Oh,
A lower high devil. I am from the 7th ring.
Seventh ring. Ooh.
sorry,
So give me 2 seconds, guys.
I've read stuff about devils. Lowering what? He's not even that high ranking.
Wait. So isn't the 7th ring is one of the deepest rings?
Mm.
He's totally not even that high
I hereby promote you to Uber Demon.
ranking.
He's still got his wings.
Lots of things
He
have
has
got wings.
got his wings.
Lots of things have got wings. And no offense, I mean you're really cool and scary, but you have made a deal with us, so I feel a modicum
I
of
made a
safety.
deal with him.
And the deal was that his friends could travel through safely.
True. He just seems more entertained than anything else.
He's like, don't push your luck.
Don't push your luck.
All right, I'll stop talking.
Talking with, I'd say Zed is very uncomfortable with a devil, even though he can't be seen.
Mm.
Like,
And then, well, the devil could probably see him. He's probably got true sight.
I just look at the mark on the Narlock's hand. I'm like,
Just heads up for lore, by the way. Pit fiends are one under archdevils.
whoa.
You're thinking horned devils.
Whoops.
No, that's fine. But hey, you could be fucking saying that to him.
I wasn't saying it to him. I'd lowered my voice and was talking to my friends.
Mm.
Narlock, is that going to be permanent now? That looks really painful.
Let's get the deal done and find out from there.
Here we go.
Okay. So. Which way do we want to go from here? Because we could go north, following the orcs to what we think might be the taxidermy room, and double check that we're right. Because if we are, that note will be in there. Or we could head northeast, and there's a few rooms off in that direction that takes us up a little bit further by the looks of it.
Part of me wants to see if we can catch up with the orcs and just check on them and check the room, just to see if it's the right one.
Oh, hold on, let me go through this a bit. Oh, there is a path onto... There's a path that leads directly east from... We could basically go directly east. There's two different northeast pathways. One will lead us to E2 and the other one will lead us to E1 eventually. Hang on, you know what? I'm just going to take a picture. It's going to be way easier for us to decide where we want to go then.
Which way were the orcs heading?
They were heading. So they kind of skirted around, and you can actually see a few piling into this room just off the north of this room that you're currently in.
I've
I
just
wonder
sent a
if
picture to the group.
I wonder if that's the room. Because if we check that they've made it there, okay.
True. Then we can be absolutely sure that that's one thing to tick off, isn't it?
Yeah.
So shall we head following the orcs just to check that that's the right room?
Yeah.
Check every room, leave no stone unturned.
Okay. So we're going up there and checking that room
Great.
with the orcs.
Okay.
Good to say,
Heading.
we need to get you some gloves.
Hmm?
I'm sorry, I was talking to Narlock there. We need to get him some gloves because if when we eventually get out of here, if someone spots him with a mark of the devil on of the 9 circles, people might get.
Well, at that point, we will have enacted our deal, so I'm wondering if it'll disappear after that. I don't know.
So, just a reference, by the way. Celadine, Roberto, and Zed, can you all make different checks? You world law, you book learning, and you religion.
Oh no.
15.
22.
14.
So the specific symbol that is currently basically branded onto Narlock's hand is the symbol specifically of the 7th circle, also known as Malodomini.
Okay.
It's the region of hell. Okay, there we go. Right. So, following the orcs in, you do see the elderly orcs piling into a room full of taxidermized animals. Some half-rotten, some completely preserved. Others halfway finished and, as such, left tanned. Dozens, if not more, sets of beady gemstone eyes look upon the party, and as you walk in, Burrs approaches. Hey, I think this is the room you told us about, and I think these may be for you. And he hands to Zed a scroll that you all recognise.
Oh, sorry, you just froze there. We didn't hear what you said.
Hello?
Okay, did you hear what Burrs said?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so Burrs has basically just walked up to you and said that, is this the room you told him about? Also, he thinks these are for you. and has handed Zed a scroll that you've all seen before and a potion.
Scroll.
That'll leave a note.
I'm just handing it to Jenny because I can't hand it to you.
Yep. Okay. I'll read it. Read it aloud, please, Celadine.
Do not do a Dalen, and wear one of these things like a hat. It's all fun and games till the half orc has brain rot and the druid doesn't know cure disease. Fenris.
Oh,
All
yeah.
spelled really badly as well.
I recall this little that little story. It's like the druid ran out of casts of cure disease, and someone got a
Didn't fucking
like a
run out,
parasite,
didn't
didn't they?
prepared.
Pardon?
Didn't fucking run out. He didn't have it prepared.
What did he put on his head?
You can see like the heads, like the head mountings of multiple animals, and one of them is a wild boar that the stuffing from the inside has clearly been pulled out and it's clearly rotting on the floor.
Yeah, he put that on and got a brain disease from it.
So he got trichinosis.
Yeah. The potion is cure disease.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I can take this as being one of Fenris's treasures. I pocket the scroll and the potion.
Okay.
I'm just going to walk in just to make sure that the crack's not actually been tampered with.
You can see the crack in the back wall from what Lady Ferruccio said. And yeah, there's a crack in the back wall. And peering through, you can see what looks like a wine cellar on the other side.
Yeah, this is definitely the room.
Right.
If you're bringing anyone further, we have dealt with the Gorgon. It is dead, and Narlock has made an agreement with the devil back there. He will let everyone pass without issue.
He looks a bit concerned, but Trusty is like, oh, right, I'll bring the elderly through that way, it'll be a bit safer.
Birds, do you like the Duke of Brela or the soldiers here?
No, why would I? They attacked us and enslaved our people.
Because we have a plan to make them go away all at once, very quickly, and when that happens, that devil back there will lay siege to their souls, and that is the deal.
That's terrible.
Sounds good to me. They're bad people.
Murdoch is actually laughing at that.
Yeah, but it's
Shouldn't bad people be punished?
yeah, but it's not down to us to decide that.
No, but if they were going that way anyway.
True. Oh, the crack in the wall.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Okay, I'll let everyone know.
Yeah, when it's time, the lady will open it herself.
All right, we'll wait for the lady.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this, Celadine. When they die, they will end up in the 9 circles anyway. Specifically, they will end up in hell. Essentially, what has been promised to him is he has first choice. They're his.
It doesn't mean I have to like the thought of people being dragged down there.
True.
Okay. What's the party doing now?
Okay, we'll confirm that that's the taxidermy room.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
God, that's nostalgia for me.
yeah.
That fucking room.
I would like, if when possible, I would like to return to the Orcs' original chamber, and take the southern road.
Absolutely, we can actually do that right now if we want, because it's a very quick trip, if I'm right.
Yep.
Yep.
And the smaller demons and devils scattered around will let us through.
But if we want to, but if there's any rooms up here that we can still explore, if we wish to cross them off the list.
If you want to do that, there is We could go and do. There's one room to the east of the Devil's Room that we could just take a quick detour and just check that, and then it's another room that we've checked and crossed off, and then we can go south quite easily. If that won't delay us too much.
No, you go that way and then head straight south.
We've got time. I checked my timepiece. How long have we been down here?
At present, you guys have probably been down here about 24 hours.
Oh yikes! So I've got the wrong day.
We've got 9 days.
Day trackers are a bitch. I'll be tracking how long you guys are actually down here.
All right. So when I'm aware of what date it is again, can I know?
There's vault. Is it? We've got 9 days before the vault.
We think depends how long they can keep it delayed. They said they'd try for a bit longer.
They said they'd try, but at least, we know for definite it's been delayed by at least 10 days. Well, 9 days now, so I think we should hopefully try and work to get out of here before then, because we'll still need time to escape the city.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got the distraction for that.
We have the distraction, yes.
Well, not so much distraction as holy fuck, look at that.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all of it. I'm looking forward to all of this.
Let's go check out this little room, because the other thing is, if Narlock's plan is to put things underneath the Duke's room, we'll also need to work out where the Duke, when we're underneath the Duke's palace, won't we?
Mm.
So that'll be Roberto. We'll need you for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Son of a biscuit baker, she's right.
we're under the Arcanum now, correct?
We are, but not Narlock. But yeah, but Roberto's really good at telling where we are under here.
But if my memory of the map is correct, the Arcanum was directly north of the Rich Quarter. We merely need to head south.
It's a little different than that.
Yeah,
It's
the Arcane's on the eastern
it's,
side of town.
yeah,
Is it?
it's here, so we need to head
Oh,
southwest.
yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that. So,
Oh,
well, the
I know
devil
why.
said he headed south.
You went north first, and then you came round in a clockwise, taking the residential district to get to the Arcanum.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
That might be why you thought it was north.
yeah. Okay, yeah, that might have been it.
It's cool. There's a lot.
Okay,
of
so the devil said that Fenris went south, then west, then north, then east, then west again, wasn't it?
He said he went everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he went.
You'd better You'd better follow his treasures, or hopefully you find him.
No, I pull the bone case from my from my pack as I think that, and just look over it again.
It's Scrimshaw. It's not. You wouldn't call it beautiful. It's clearly been cared for, though. It's probably a solid or multiple very well constructed pieces of bone put together to make one case, and then it's been scratched and marked all over to give this representation of a forest. You wouldn't call it art. Let's put it that way.
Does it look like it's been hand whittled?
Yeah, that's what Scrimshaw is. Yeah, it's hand carving artwork on bone.
Ah, yeah. So I'm just looking over. It says it's a scroll case, but could it have been used as a pipe case?
As a what case?
I don't know. I don't know if Fenris smoked a pipe or something.
You don't know if he did or not. I mean, you could it's a circular case. You could put anything in it.
Oh, it's circular.
Yeah, it's a scroll case.
Scroll case. When I see scroll case, I think something along the lines of something that looks like an incense burner.
It's like that's
Oh,
I've just shown them a holiday.
I thought it was something along the lines of like this.
sorry, that's me describing it wrong. So, a bone scroll case, at least this one, is like a long tube, about 12 inches long, and
Yeah,
about as wide as a Coke can.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah, Chris has shown me a picture of one like that. So now I see what you're looking at.
Yeah, and the top kind of pops off.
Yeah, it's and this one's a hollowed out tusk. So
imagine that, but it's like been made from either one like massive bone, like the leg bone of a cow, or it's been made of lots of panels put together.
Okay. I open the scroll case and I put Fenris's note inside.
Yeah, fits nicely.
Yeah, close it up and put it back in my pack.
Okay.
oh, Fury. I'm gonna test something while we're in this room with the orcs.
Okay.
And I'm actually quite worried. Narlock is actually quite worried about this. So he's got his hand with his mark on the back of it.
Yep.
I grab my sword of helm.
Yep.
What happens?
You draw your sword of helm.
They
Okay.
don't interfere with each other.
No.
You're not. You just made a deal. You're not worshipping him.
Nope.
Hey, Hexadin is a popular multi-class. If a paladin and a warlock can be a thing, so too can be a rogue.
Well, a rogue betrays everyone, so it doesn't matter what class he pairs with.
He will not betray his god. There will be
Unless we talk about Solijah and deities, please.
Yep.
So, we'll.
You know, I've got to master the gift of the gab ready for the next conversation you have with his grandmother.
Yeah, and he actually does need to go back in his lantern fairly soon.
So, if we head back via the Devil's Room, we can check this little room off the side of this corridor, then come back out and go back down into where we came in, and then head south following Francis' trail. This is like planning a holiday with disorganized kids. We need to go and see the koalas, so we'll have time to see the sea lions being fed.
But I don't want to see the koalas.
We're seeing the koalas.
Well, okay.
So does that mean Narlock are the worst behaved of the lot?
Likes the down under bears.
Narlock is the one that whenever you give them food to feed the animals, he's actually throwing it at them.
Yeah, pelting it directly in their faces.
Okay, so the party heads
Give a
back.
banana to the monkey.
Oh, well, now the monkey's going to attack you.
So,
Either that or I'll throw something a lot worse back at you.
So the party head back via Barazu's courtroom, and he's just kind of watching you as you go, sipping an espresso, giant espresso. He's feeling a good day. He's feeling good.
It's always a good
And
day, make a deal.
you enter a room. You'll go in.
Yep.
Okay, you'll go in. The door slams behind you and you hear the gear shift lock. As that happens, right in front of you there are 3 chests. There is a simple wooden one with iron decorations, a beautifully jewel-encrusted one in the middle, and a stone chest to the right. Before any of you can process anything, the door starts talking to you. Hi! Welcome to Larry and Family's Have Fun Playdate Day! And the door is a mimic.
Oh, what in the...
The door's what?
A mimic.
Yeah, you see the giant jaws just, hey!
Oh my.
What do you want with us?
Ah, it's quite simple. Me and my brothers and sisters and cousins and everyone else, we worked out a really great way of getting food, and that's that we put on a game show kind of thing. We got the idea from a nice man in a hyena coat.
I pull out the coin.
So, it's really simple. If you pick which one of the chests isn't my cousin Susie or my cousin Roger, then you get to keep the loot in the chest and we let you go. If you pick the wrong one, we eat your hand.
Celestine. 'Cause, 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 'c
It's perception, yeah?
Yeah.
16?
Impossible to tell. These are masterclass mimics.
Oh, in which case, tell me, are you adverse to, are we allowed to, you say that we have to select it.
Yeah.
Is there any clues?
What happens if you're hit by something that isn't us?
What, you mean you shoot us?
No. Like maybe I take out one of the oil canisters, just happen to roll this across the floor and light a torch near it, and well, it's going to explode near all three chests. So I'm pretty sure if there's only 2 of them are alive, then well, that's going to hurt.
That's going to hurt a lot, and it's really going to hurt when me and my 17 other cousins descend from the walls. And you do see like multiple pairs of eyes blinking around the walls.
Julie Nullit. The oil goes away.
If you don't want to play, it's absolutely fine. We just need food equivalent of a hand. Happy to let you go.
Oh, easy. Conjure food.
Ah, no worries then. And yeah, the door swings open. Don't take the loot. You didn't play.
There's loot in...
That's fine.
Are mimics magical?
No, they're creatures.
Measly, which one of these chests doesn't smell alive?
Roll.
He gets advantage of smells.
Yep.
Oh, what the fuck? 14?
Impossible to tell.
Measly, God damn it! And Tibble's telling him things are
So
alive.
I walk out. I'm sorry. I am not dealing with mimics.
No.
There's loot in there!
One of you can have a go, you just got to get locked back in. Oh, and if you do pick the wrong one, we open the door anyway.
It's just that one of us will lose a hand.
Yeah. And you don't get the loot.
Hmm.
No, we gotta keep our earnings.
But there's loot in here.
Tell me.
Hmm?
What would happen if I used the hand that's got the mark of the devil on it?
Is this to them or
To them?
no idea? No one's ever tried it before. You could still pick the right one.
I could still pick the right one, but the thing is, if you bite that off, well, then you've got to deal with well, back there.
That's it.
You're the one who lost it.
You have a 1 in 3. You have a 1 in. So it's a 1 in 3 chance.
So it is a simple wood with iron decorations, a beautiful jewel encrusted one, and a stone chest.
Can mimics imitate anything?
Well, there's one currently a door, and there are 17 masquerading as walls.
Yeah. But I mean, is there something that they can't turn it to?
You didn't read the book?
I did, is the...
They can turn into pretty much any inanimate object.
they can turn into anything.
Oh, I wonder if you can make them laugh. Make them laugh, make them laugh, make them laugh.
I mean, if you still want to try, I can lock the door again if you really want me to.
I just used a level 3 spell slot, so if you're gonna, if it depends. Does anyone want to risk their hand? Because I'm certainly not.
I'm just checking. I need to find out what a spell does.
Oh, if it makes it better, we do cauterize the wound on exit so you won't bleed out.
That doesn't make it better.
Oh, okay.
There's no indication to what the loot is, or is it just?
We just found the chest.
Oh,
It's got a lot of stuff in there. We don't know what it is.
Found the chest.
Yeah, we found the chest in this room, and we decided to turn this into our game show. We've had a lot of very disappointed people.
I have an
Lots of
idea.
hands.
I have an idea, but I'm going to run it past him first. What would happen if, when I take out the jar of surströmming, I open this in here?
Oh, that looks tasty. What is it?
It's food.
What about the stink bomb?
Hmm?
The stink bomb.
You're not dropping the stink bomb in here.
No, well,
That would make them cough.
would it?
Do mimics breathe? They must do, mustn't they?
They do, but when they're in a transformed state, they are basically indiscernible.
Alright, doesn't matter then. That's not going to work. Alright, do you know what? I give up. I'm just going to leave.
I've got it! I've got something! I have something!
Right?
Celine's going to drink that potion of ESP that's in the bag of holding. It lets her. It gives her ESP
Yeah, for 1 minute.
for 1 minute. I'm able to detect the surface thoughts of any creatures in range. Which one of the chest isn't thinking?
Bloody hell! Woohoo!
It's the bejeweled one.
Walk in very confidently. Let the door slam behind me.
Yeah.
And
Okay, we got a contestant.
it's the jeweled one.
White Banda's gonna kill me.
Okay.
They're all stood outside terrified.
The smiling grin on the door is just like, okay, trust yourself.
Yes. Open.
Winner! And just balloons the center.
Hey.
What? What are these?
Face bladders full of air.
Oh!
And ribbons! And just like confetti. Game show.
what? So she comes out, she's covered in and just, oh my god, they look!
I picked the right one.
And the door swings open for you. Oh, we've got all this food, guys. This is great. Oh, thanks so. How long's the food gonna last?
It's permanent. Just take it. It's yours.
Yay! They're all happy. You've given them more food than they asked for.
Yeah. So there's a door that's slammed.
And
The door
you just
slammed.
see as like 19 mimics descend from the walls and just.
I've dragged the bejeweled chest out.
Yeah.
Right.
Well
Celadine?
done.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
If you're detecting Zen's thoughts, she's just thinking, oh my god, White Man might have killed me if she'd lost her hand.
Oh yeah, I can hear all of your thoughts just for a few minutes. Or your surface thoughts. Ugh!
Damn it, Roboto!
Hey, I plan on marrying her, okay? Look, things are gonna get
I was
just-
looking at Roberto!
I give a little high five to Narlock. I'm just like, what's Tibble's thinking?
One latitude of the air, Macarena, for the wisdom of God.
He's singing to himself.
Yeah.
I just lean over to Roberto. Let's just say ropes are very personalized.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
La.
Is this what all guys are like?
Not all
Good
of
thinking.
us. I mean, you've read my mind. I don't have a filthy mind.
No, you're thinking you're very worried about Fenris.
No,
nice.
I'm very worried about your boyfriend ripping my hand off if you lost yours.
Not my boy.
Oh yeah, Cal Menti asked, is there going to be a point where we'll get responses to the letters?
Yeah, there will be, yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, did they get there to you? Okay.
Yep, I got them.
Yeah.
I will be replying to Narlock's by hand.
Oh,
Mm.
Okay.
Do you have fun writing them, or do you struggle with the quills?
It's not too bad. It's all right. I was using Biro originally, but the quill's kind of fun.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's it. Crap.
Okay. So, will you be casting Identify on everything within?
As many as I can, or oh wait,
Well,
no.
you drop it once and then you know
Yes, I will. I'll
there's
drop
just
it.
additional Identify.
I'll drop and identify. I've got plenty of level 1s, so.
So I've lost one level 1 and one level 3 today.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so inside is 15,000 gold.
I'll add that on.
A helm of telepathy.
Oh, a helm of telepathy.
Oh,
Oh, I can't believe. Oh god.
Ooh, could I perhaps have that?
You want the hat of telepathy?
It's armor, isn't it? How many people can wield that?
Not me.
Just
I can only wield like light armor.
Yeah, it's just you and Roberto.
And I don't think. Can you wear magic armor yet?
I think I can at this
Yeah,
point.
you can wear magic armor now.
I just can't do scrolls.
So it's between you two. It lets you read thoughts.
Actually, Roberto hasn't had anything yet, so
Oh, I've got the. I'll just bring out the.
Oh yeah,
the
you've
hammer.
got Thor's hammer.
I've got the hammer.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy without that helmet because trust me, with that helmet, I'm not sleeping at night. Because it depends where I sleep.
To be
Okay.
honest, this is a power too great for Roberto to wield, I feel.
It's not for me. I would not be mature enough of it.
Here you go, sir.
okay. Remove the wolf hood and put the helmet on and put the hood back over the top of the helm.
So once per day, I'll just double check actually. I know what it is in 5th edition, but 1st edition it might do something a little bit different. It might be like permanent ESP.
Sid, just do me a favor. Don't.
Don't worry, I already know what you're thinking. What's the?
Oh no. Narlock is serious at this point.
Yeah.
Some things I really need to know.
Very well. I don't read. Have I ever invaded your private issues before?
I looked at tables. He has.
Hmm.
The wolves know what you did.
That's because wolves are that's because wolves are instinctive. You see the fur on the fur on Tibbles' head just flatten as he gets patted.
Sure, at this point,
Still
yeah,
invisible.
it's still invisible. So we
Oh,
just
God,
see
it's
the
a-
crown
oh, yeah.
helm just disappear as he puts it on.
Oh yeah. I might say that's ended at this point because it's been on for that long.
Alright.
We're talking
How long
like
does the
6
spell? How long
hours.
does it last?
Because it's Bonnie, it just says it lasts until it's decast or you attack something.
Okay, yeah. So at this point, Zed does end the spell. So it's just like, how do I look? And so,
I do it by going peekaboo, but
Okay, so
what, sneak up behind Nelloc. You're a very pretty halfling, aren't you?
okay, good enough. Why don't I
Back
get someone
away.
with telepathy? And this isn't even the worst item in this list.
you've just got thoughts in your head in Zed's voice.
So you can detect the surface thoughts of any creature you focus on within 24 feet of you. Sorry, 120 feet of you.
Oh wow, okay, that's powerful.
It does give you resistance to psionics, which is quite good.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so I can hear surface thoughts of any creature within 20 foot, say 20 foot?
120 foot. As long as you share a language.
Ah.
Okay, next. A filter of beauty.
Oh.
Imbibing this will give the drinker a permanent +2 to charisma.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Who?
A potion that'll give a boost to charisma. Who is the charisma character?
That is Roberto, not me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, if it's Roberto, yeah.
What's
Mine is more speech and
15.
persuasion.
So
Take it to
What's
17.
your charisma?
11.
11. Oh, okay. You're very lucky.
do you want it? Because that would take your charisma up. It'll
Like I
make
say,
you very, very handsome.
My charisma's -2.
To be honest, I don't really want it, if I'm honest with you. I think it could go to someone else because I'm happy with how I am at the minute. If we can stick it in a bag of holding, and then if anyone decides it at some future point.
Okay.
Is it a permanent change or
Permanent
Permanently.
+2.
Permanent boost.
permanent +2?
Out of RP, I am just saying, Duds, that if you do decide to go back into barding at any point, it will boost your casting.
That's right. That is true. But I don't think I will though.
Okay.
And part of the stipulation with patches was that you never regain magic.
Yeah. Yeah, I can wield magic items and stuff. I just can't cast magic.
In that case, if Dudley's not going to use it, I could make use of it.
If everyone's okay with that, yeah. It just saves me having to write it down.
Look at the situation we just got through with charisma.
Well, if Zed drank it, he becomes slightly more it becomes slightly less ugly.
Mm.
So that's another thing. We could potentially boost Zed so that his charisma's not in negatives anymore.
Exactly.
Would it?
Actually-
It would still be in negatives, wouldn't it? It's I've got a charisma of 6.
So it takes it 8. You would be at -1 rather than -2.
But I don't think that's really an issue for me because I'm not much of a charisma.
Fair enough.
I think the only charisma thing that I've ever actually succeeded on was that natural 20 against Burrs.
Yeah, gotta love the dice when they come up right.
So are we giving it to Narlock then?
Yeah, I'll take it. What
Okay.
happened to the mechanical pencil I had?
Okay, so Narlock drinks it and receives a permanent +2 boost to charisma.
Excellent.
Okay, next on the list, a rope of constriction.
Is that it?
Oh my god!
Instantly looks at Nala.
Oh.
As we're talking about it.
But what does it do?
So you can just identify it. Oh, this is a rope of it's a rope of constriction that's in here.
You on?
Can I still detect surface storm?
What is he thinking?
What is Rovato thinking?
You know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we all know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
The look on Zed's face is just, oh god, oh,
So-
sweet White Wolf.
Basically, this is 50 feet of rope, and you uttering the command word, it can do one of two things. One, it will attempt to bind a target, or it will basically rise to as far as it can and attach itself via a knot in a similar to a grappling hook.
Nice.
Ooh.
If the rope is destroyed, so too is the magic.
That's pretty. I'm not sure who's. That is really
That-
useful. It's just who.
I have an idea where that could be used in.
That's a rogue's gift, that is, isn't it?
Imagine the scenario: we have a door that needs to be opened. We tie it around it, and we pull the door open for enemies to come out, surprised that nobody is there because we're off to the side.
Ooh.
Also, if you're infiltrating a castle, you can get, or infiltrating somewhere, you get up onto the wall, then you get the rope to suddenly bind a guard so you can take him down.
Anyone mind if I?
Yeah, you have the kinky rope.
I think it should be a party item, but like we'll change hands with it depending on who's going to need it most, kind of thing. So keep it in the bag of holding for now, but anyone can use it.
In which
Okay.
case,
I'll put it in there. Rope of constricting.
to Celadine, I will hand the oil of clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance. Ooh, oil of clairvoyance.
Not clairvoyance, clairvoyance. It's
Clairvoyance.
it's an audible spell, I think, isn't it? You
Oh,
gave
clairaudience.
you give clairaudience. Is that the spell? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got some oils that I've been holding on to. I've got an oil of ESP.
Hmm.
Celadine, since I've got this helmet now, I don't need this anymore.
Oh, okay, right. Hold on then. Let me add this. Oil of ESP. Hmm.
And I've got
and one each for Roberto and Narlock, because I'm never going to use them. One each an oil of slip.
Thank you.
One each.
Oil of slip.
What are they going to use oil of slip for?
Well, Roberto, and him, he's a rogue. They always make. He likes setting traps.
True.
I mean, look at the last time I used oil. I combined the oil with a tripwire and ball bearings to set up a hallway slip, and those guys ended up surrendering to us after we completely destroyed them.
Poor Jeff.
This is
Poor Jeff.
This is perfect. I can imagine it now. What would happen in the middle of a massive tavern brawl with? Oh, yes, it's gonna happen.
I'm not looking.
No, I'm pissed off how bad my memory is now. The dwarven family that moved in.
Blue veins.
Blue veins. I can't believe I forgot them. Yeah, basically the fight. But now because I'm going to be so slippery, and when Emma's trying to throw me, it's also going to be a bit of a scramble.
Are you thinking about having a phone party with the blue veins effectively there?
You're going to be the greased up halfling.
Which will mean it's going to be harder for them to throw me, and then we'll see how funny it goes. I'll be slipping on the floor and everywhere. I might be like a bowling ball.
Okay, what else is in here?
Okay. There is a longsword by the name of the Nine Lives Stealer.
Did you put them in your bag?
The 9 Lives Stealer.
It is a +2 longsword that, on a critical hit, has the chance to auto-kill whatever you hit, but only 9 times.
Jesus.
Once it uses that last one, it runs out of magic and becomes a normal +2 longsword that looks really good.
Roberto.
I really think that should be a Roberto one because Narlock's already got an auto kill ability.
So this sword is not as good as your scimitars in terms of the hit, but that effect.
Mm.
And you can two-hand this.
Nice.
Can you dual wield with it?
You could replace your dagger with it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an option. Because you can dual wield swords.
I've now got choices between daggers and swords and the hammer, so I'll put it in the bag of my bag of holding for now. So I've got it with me just in case.
Awesome. Right.
Or he could always break it.
True.
But auto kill possibility, we might come across some really tough stuff.
Or you could have the enchantment transferred onto a scimitar, so
Looks
it falls
fine,
more in
somebody
line.
could do that.
Oh,
It
wow.
falls more in line with your style.
Nice.
Okay. Next is a scroll of protection from possession.
Okay. Possession is usually wisdom, isn't it?
Yes.
Whose wisdom is the lowest?
Possibly mine.
So I can't use scrolls.
No, you can't.
Okay, so Roberto out already because you can't use them. What's your wisdom, Narlock?
8.
Yeah, shit, you have it.
Yeah.
Protection from possession.
And the last thing is a cure petrification potion.
Is it a potion?
It's a potion.
Potion of cure.
Suddenly reverse engineer it.
I'll have a go. When we sit down and have a rest, I'll have a go at it. Cure petrification potion.
Yeah.
I mean, you're saying reverse engineer it. It's probably a lot of ingredients that we don't have down here, but okay.
Or shall we keep hold of it and then eventually ask Patches for the recipe?
Let's keep hold of this because either way, it's useful. And I
Yeah.
don't think I have to dismantle it to know what's in it.
No, you have that extrapolate ability.
Yeah, I've got extra. So yeah,
So as long as you know some of the ingredients, you'll see the ingredients that you know.
that'll be. Yeah, I know that. I could probably make a rough guess at
Yeah.
one of the ingredients.
Exactly. All right. Is the party heading north, or at this point are you returning south to try and follow Fenris's route?
I believe we were talking about heading south to follow Fenris. Yes.
Yeah.
So if we head south, then we may also run into Cookie.
Yes, because we're going back to the Orcs room, aren't we?
Well, Cookie set off to the south, didn't he, looking for the southern exit?
Yeah, you heard about a southern exit.
Whereas the middle-aged and teenage orcs were heading for the jail cell.
And the elderly were heading for the taxidermy room.
Yeah.
Which is where they've
I
gotten
think
to.
heading via that route won't give us anything different, will it?
No, you come out at the top end.
It's just a quicker route
Yep.
that way.
All right, you head out that way, cross the main bit, and return to the room where there are still some orcs here. You wind up meeting up with Buzz, who is heading back that way as well. And you all come out in the room. And at this point, you guys have been awake for a while, so I'm going to say you could try and push forward for exhaustion or could now take a long rest.
Well, this is kind of a sanctum, isn't it? So, yeah, I'll take a rest. I suggest we take a rest before
Long
we
rest.
head further.
Long rest.
Yep.
Long
definitely.
rest to recover spell slots.
And yeah, as I'm resting, I know I can't contact him, but I'm still saying my prayers.
Yep. Absolutely, you are. You're a good player.
You know what? Actually, before turning in, Narlock is going to do the same, praying to Helm, only to tell him, "I haven't made this deal to backhand you. I've done this for the sake of our own protection."
The sort of feeling the two of you get after praying to your own gods. Zed, you get this feeling that you are in the right place and whatever happens will happen, but this is where you need to be right now. And there is much work to be done here. As for Narlock, you get the strong feeling that Helm is trying to commune with you, but this place has some kind of blockage against the deities. But you get the feeling that you made a right call. There may have been many different routes you could have taken, but you took a route that you felt would protect more people, and it came out good.
Alright, I'll sleep soundly tonight on that.
What about you two?
Celine will be sitting playing with her necklace for a little while and then tries it because she's very, very worried about something. Just tries to see if she can call a kobold.
No kobold appears.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
No kobold.
Not this time.
Are they mad at you?
No, I don't think they can get here. I don't know, I've had this funny feeling that because if your gods can't get through, why could a bunch of little lizards?
Give me an Arcana check.
That runs off intelligence. Can I
Yes.
add book smart?
Oh, yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. Feeling the kind of magic that comes from your necklace is still in possession of its magic. But you are kind of right feeling that as it hits the walls, that magic is blocked and is being returned to the necklace. Most likely, the reason the kobolds were able to get in before was because they were already very nearby.
They're
They were-
already in the walls.
Yeah, we're in the walls. But job done, lots of loot, gotta head home.
Also tell Bez to avoid the room with the mimics. I don't know what they're planning now that their game show has been cancelled.
That's off the route we were gonna take there, don't worry. And he just kind of starts leading another group. Roberto.
Probably just share out some of the ales that I got for everyone. Just talk, play a little bit of music, just try and let
Keep
everyone
everyone's spirits up.
Yeah, and then after that, just literally just flop into sleep, just like still not taking any baths or anything. I'm keeping this coloration on me at the moment.
Okay, make a note that as long as you are that coloration against a grey wall, you'll have advantage on stealth.
Okay.
Great.
Great. Whereas Tibbles has washed it off in the way of all dogs. With his tongue.
Hmm.
Yeah. I said, can we wash here?
What's that fountain? And we know that room's safe, so I suppose we could wash if we want to.
Yeah, you guys have cleared quite a good chunk of this place.
Putrefy the water.
Well, there's a fountain. It'll run clear again.
Okay. And with that being everything, the party sleep, unless there was...
No, I was just going to say Celadine will sit by herself for a little while playing with the necklace and then just, bed.
Not a problem. And sleep comes to all of you restfully and restless. You are sleeping in a dungeon, but sleeping here with the orcs, it feels comfortable enough. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, okay.
Just because I do have work tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But we can play again next Tuesday.
Yep, so I'm off, Chris is off. We can play for as long as you desire.
Great. So depending on what happens next Tuesday, well, actually I know what's happening next Tuesday. Depends what time I finish uni next Tuesday. We could just play straight after.
Yeah.
And just play until late. Great way of me chilling out because next week I'm in uni all week via phone. Sorry, via laptop. To do my observational exam.
Mm-hmm. And then
the wedding.
Yeah, then we're in the run up to the wedding.
Yeah.
Well, we are in the run up to the wedding now.
So in that week off, I'm hoping to have all my coursework done, so I'll be able to focus on getting the stationery and bits done. We're gonna get the orders of service and all that printed and the
Awesome.
name cards,
Oh.
and also the bloody table plan.
Are you excited? That's the main thing. Don't worry if something gets forgotten because it will never be remembered what you forgot.
No.
Yeah.
Even by you.
Yeah, we're happy. So we're both excited. I think it's just been so long in the making now that we want the day to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
get
remember that.
Yeah. Got so sick and tired of the build-up. It was like, can't we just have it done already?
Yeah. And then it was actually the day before, and it was all a bit. And then it was the
Just,
day, and it all just sort of happened.
Disappeared.
Just do yourselves a favor. See on each table, everyone is going to be given half a bottle of wine each. Not everyone will be drinking them. Do yourselves a favor. We have paid for that wine. If they come to take it away, put it in your bag. We've paid for it.
Yep.
Got it.
Not a problem. Same rules as ours. If they try and take the wine away, then you bite them.
Yeah, tell my mum.
Just straight up say to them, "This was paid for. We would like to have it."
Yeah.
And so you guys, how much wine did you end up with at the end of it all?
Not sure. Didn't your mum manage to take home 10 bottles? But but the staff did take a few. She's pretty sure.
Yeah, she's pretty certain they got rid of a few half bottles that they weren't meant to. Oh, so what do people think?
Fucking brilliant.
I loved it.
Absolutely
I
loved it.
think Nalok had the moment of the session now.
Yeah.
I can't believe I actually did that.
I know, right?
I didn't think that would work.
No, none of us did either.
Wow. Just wow.
I'll be honest. I was really thinking, oh god. This is.
So not only did you make a deal with the devil, you killed the Gorgon in a single shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that massive monster we were all terrified about.
Yeah, one shot.
One shot, first 5 minutes.
That was so cool.
It was really cool.
I'm just still really happy with the thought. Wait. We could disguise ourselves like the statues.
I feel like that will be very useful in the basilisk fight as well.
Yep, I am definitely going to keep all this solid camouflage on until that thing is dead.
I mean, don't worry if it does get washed off, because I can do it again.
Does the basilisk turn you to stone, or just petrify you, as in you're paralyzed, you cannot move?
To stone.
Oh, okay then. That's good.
Yeah,
I've got gaze reflect pre-prepared if we need it. So
yeah. The what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the helmet. Do people know when you're scanning their forts?
Not in first edition. There's a lot of things I'm saying that are just like not in first edition or in first edition.
Everything is super duper OP.
It really is.
and then there's some things that aren't, and it's annoying.
Hey, sweet! I don't need to. Yay! I don't need to run the mimic fight. I actually did have the stats for 17 mimics.
Oh my god.
If we got up against, what were our chances of winning us against 17 mimics?
Okay, well let's see. The box mimics all had 32 hit points and could deal 3d4 damage. The door, Larry, he had 80 hit points and could deal 3d6 damage.
Okay.
The chandelier,
The chandelier was what?
yes, like Larry, 80 hit points, 3d6 damage. The walls, so all, yep, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, all 9 of the walls. They had 28 hit points and could deal 3d4 damage. And the rug, they all had 20 hit points and could deal 2d4.